All right, the pro is back. I have decided to get back to making proper YouTube videos. It's been a minute. I have been focused very hard on producing Roblox games on stream for the past, I don't know, month and a half to 2 months. And I'm mainly a YouTuber. That's something you have to understand about me. I have always been a YouTuber. I was never mainly a streamer until recently. I've been streaming every day. I did not stream yesterday. But this stream, I'm going to be diving into both my content. I'm going to be planning out the next phase of SmartyRBX content and videos and kind of what the channel is going to do. But I'm also going to be researching. I'm going to be showing you guys kind of what is popping off right now inside of the Roblox development content ecosystem. What's popping off in this niche. You'll be able to learn a lot from that. And I'm just going to show like how content is made in this field, but also what is blowing up right now. And I'm also going to reveal maybe too much about my own strategy and plan to make new videos. Because you can see, right, I've been streaming. Streaming is not what gets the most views. And most other Roblox development YouTubers is actually making videos. Thank you for the 6-7. So if you take a look, we just uploaded a video. I'm actually very happy that we did this. We got back to content. And no, it hasn't blown up yet. It probably needs a new thumbnail. But 11 hours ago, we got a video out. Ever since not having a new video since, what is this one? This one is... When is this one from? May 18th, dude. So the last time I uploaded a video was May 18th. And I'm like, this is crazy. This can't go on any longer. So... we finally uploaded one. That's because I've been streaming this whole time. I've been streaming like every single day, but I have to do both. That's the truth, is I can't just lean hard into one thing. I'm a guy who likes to focus very hard on one thing. I will do that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And this time it was good, right? We had cool streams. We did hours and hours of it, but it was bad for my content. It lowered my views. So I am course correcting. The streams are not going to go away. I'm not going to stop doing them, but I'm going to make my quote-unquote comeback. Not that we ever really went away. The channel still gets views, but comeback into Roblox development content, making YouTube videos and that sort of thing. So I've got like a little freeform map open here, and I've also got, let's see. I have a Trello board right here with a bunch of ideas and things that are just in progress. Let's see here. I'm glad to see this. Yes, aren't we all? Smarty, did you see my content? Your comment. No, I did not see your comment. If it's under the latest video, I might have seen it. I just don't remember if it was you. What did you think of your thumbnails with your face on versus the ones with your Roblox avatar on? I think that the ones with my face on it do better when I have a good video. So a lot of people call, oh, you get 1,000 views. I wouldn't look at these videos and consider them like my prime example of what my content is about. Like the truth about Roblox dev teams, nobody talks about. These are a bunch of videos. The ones that get lower views, I knew they'd get lower views before I uploaded them. These are a bunch of videos that honestly I put low effort into, and I can recognize that. The ones that I actually have intention on, like I'm like, okay, this is a video that's going to do well. This is a video I'm going to try on. I'm going to make the best guide I possibly can. They end up getting good amounts of views. Like Codex AI just changed Roblox forever. 17,000 views. Same for, let's see. Claude AI just changed Roblox forever. 31,000 views. How to build Roblox games with AI in 2026. That one did really well at 103,000 views. So something I'm seeing right now, and I think this is obvious to everyone, is that everybody wants to learn AI and vibe coding right now. So today I'm going to be looking at kind of some ideas for vibe coding and just how to kind of make content around that. But also, what is popping off right now in the niche? What is popping off in that specific topic? Because I think this is the hot topic I need to hit on personally. And I don't think I'm just going to hit this topic in terms of videos, right? I've had an idea recently, and you're going to kind of see the behind the scenes thought process here, is I've had an idea to do a vibe coding course. So I would like to do a vibe coding course, just showing people how to set it up. Not like, oh, you're guaranteed to have a successful game. More like how to code. Like everybody thinks a course has to be, oh, you're guaranteed to be a millionaire. Well, I definitely can't guarantee that right now because I am not a millionaire myself. And I don't think anybody can guarantee results at all. It would be like about the skill of vibe coding. It's about the skill. It's about how to set it up. What you do with that information is up to you. Results aren't guaranteed except for actually being able to cook in Roblox Studio. A quick question. Do you and Duckable have beef with each other? No, why would you think that we have beef? Has he said something about me? I don't have a problem with Duckable. Will you ever make tutorials like Brawl Dev playlists instead of one big video? I might. But anyway, yeah, guys, make sure to go ahead and press like on this stream. Share it with your friends who might be interested in this topic. And I'm just going to launch this out to Discord here to pull some more people in here. But that's really what we're going to be doing, is showing you how this content works. Because okay, this might sound like a glaze, but I'm a master at making this type of content. I have done this since 2020. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Right, I've made some of the top, if not the top, guides in the Roblox development space, teaching devs different skills. And it's time to repeat this, because I know what to do. I know how to do this again. It's not hard for me, right? I just have been focused so much on game development. I've been focused so much on live streaming lately, and just life, that I have not made enough videos. But the harsh truth is, I'm not making money off games right now. The way that I make money is by actually teaching this stuff. So I need to lean into what I'm good at. So this is going to be kind of that look at how that's going to go. And you can also learn from this as well. Like, this is a really developing niche. Like, I don't know if you realize, like, a lot of people who have views, like this guy. I don't know who this guy is. MoseyTube77. I just saw him. He started 2 months ago. But he's got like 23,000 views, 55K views. And this right here, this is, let's screenshot this one, because this is how to make Roblox games with Claude AI. This is another proof of demand of the AI topic. So this is like, so we can say, these are my videos, right? My videos. And then we can collect some other people's videos inside of this map as well. Like, what is this guy's name? Oh, shit. Locked my Mac. I love locking myself out of my computer. Alright, but let's see. If I was starting a Roblox game today, I'd do this. Like, there's a lot of people who are really new to this blowing up. Like, Roblox development content is still an early niche. And you might think, oh, it's too saturated, it's impossible. No, it's quite the opposite. Like, it's actually way easier to grow in this type of niche than in the normal Roblox content niche. It is way fucking easier. Let's see. So, no more games? No, we're going to be doing more games, but not today. Because here's the thing, right? You assume, oh, because Smarty said that he's going to be doing YouTube videos, now he's going to quit games. No, that's not how it works. I have a habit of hyper-focus. Somebody just said in chat, ha ha ha, you said you like to focus on one thing at a time, yet you made 4 games at a time. Yeah. But the hyper-focus was fixated on one activity. That's what I mean. Like, I was focused on just streaming, just making games. I can't do that. I can't let that habit take over and let my channel lose views. So it's time for me to get away from that. Let's see, at content ping, and get back to what I'm actually good at. Well, I'm good at making games, but I haven't cracked the code on like how to make a big game right now in the current Roblox algorithm. I'm still figuring that out. The current Roblox ecosystem, competition, player psychology, expectations, all that. So I can be open about that, upfront about that, but we're going to be continuing the vibe coding streams, continuing to make games, but I'm going to be doing more content as well, and I would like to stream the process of doing that. Let's see, I'm going to new stream. Let's see. Live now, join us. Making the content comeback. Dev content comeback. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let's see, we've announced that on Discord. Boom. To be honest, making Roblox games is fun. What do you think would do bad, but instead it did great? I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind, right? What video did I think would do bad, but did great? One video that I thought would get less views than it did was definitely this one. The easiest beginner guide to Roblox scripting. Because I made this is my first video that ever blew up on the channel. So I made this back in 2022, and I was like, I don't know, 15, 16, 17, I don't know how old, probably like 16, and my channel wasn't as big as it is now. Not nearly. It was probably like 10,000 subs, 5,000, 2,000, something like that. The channel really started to take off with the Easiest Beginner Guide to Roblox Scripting, which was released about around that time. And I made this video get like 30,000 views in the first month. I remember talking about that. I found an old video of mine with my face in it from back then. And I said, yeah, I was so shocked this got 30,000 views. That should show you something that kind of exceeded my expectations. Is that went way beyond 30K views. So I would say that one, just because, I mean, obviously I knew it would get views, but I didn't know it would be the #1 scripting guide in the world. Let's see. What else we got? We got a lot of, this is a lot of data on what works and what doesn't work. Like some of this the best way to learn scripting in 2026. See, we have like a bunch of videos right here, and you can see like the scripting guide automatically pops out with more views. So like when I'm looking at, okay, my channel, videos that do well versus videos that don't, they generally fall into a few main topics. So I can say like scripting is something that people want to see. Like this video here, you can see there was a string of videos that didn't get so many views. And I guess you could say how I use AI for scripting. People care about that. But really, like the scripting videos are getting way more views. They're mogging the other videos in this screenshot. Let's see. God, I love Freeform, but it's kind of laggy sometimes. So I made my own app, but I'm not going to use that right now because it has some issues. Let's see. Do that. So I like to highlight things. Let's see here. I'm going to do some other market research kind of outside of my own content too. I think that your views will pop up once you have a game. They'll have 10 CCU minimum, so you can make titles like my experience making games that are inside the algo. Well, I've made games that are inside the algo before. It's just been a while for me. So I think that my views would grow because I could make videos. You're right that I could make videos about... Let's see, I need to wipe this. I spilled some Monster. But I need to make some videos about like my vibe coding projects. Like I can make a video about why my Roblox games are failing, right? Why my Roblox games are failing. Like a brutal honesty kind of thing. Because like you're saying, oh yeah, you could grow it off of, the fact that, you know, your game has players. Well, you can also grow off the fact that your game doesn't have players. Obviously, you have to be careful. It can't be like, oh, poor me, I'm such a bad dad. Like, it can't be like that. It's got to be like, here's the problem. Here's how I'm going to fix it. So, like right here, okay, so why my Roblox games are failing. It has to be done with authority, even with failure. Like, there still has to be authority there. Like, there can't just be, oh, it's so sad. No, it needs to be like, why? Like, I know why. Here's why. Let's fix this shit. That needs to be the vibe of the video. So it can kind of be the opposite of players can equal views. And I think it could be even more intense if I said why all my Roblox games are failing. Because ironically, right, that you'd think, oh, that's not authority. That shows you're a loser. You suck. Right? No, actually, it shows you know what's going on, which ironically is authority. Because you know, okay, I can analyze why are my games failing. I could do like a whole video, and here's me just kind of spitballing, a whole video where I just play my different games that are failing, and I just talk about it. I tear it apart as if it was someone else's game, like I'm doing a game review. You know my game review streams? I do that except on my own games. So there's an idea right there. So these are just some of my ideas. Let's see. Why all my Roblox games are failing. Because it's true. Right now, all the new ones are. And I know relatively why that is, and it would be easy to see if I played through them and just kind of made a video on that. But, well, let's see. There's so much behind making a Roblox game. Yeah, and there's more every day, because now it's like, the hard thing is not scripting. The hard thing is improving the fun and then making the stats big. How do I make my stats go up? Number go up. Yeah, that's more complicated than making a damn number go up. You're competing against every other game on Roblox at the same time. Let's see. Yo, have you answered my question? It's been on pause for 3 minutes. So I don't really answer all the questions on a lot of these streams. We're trying to focus, so I give you permission to resend it. Like if it's been a few minutes and I haven't answered it, resend it. No guarantees we'll get to everything, though, either way. Let's see. Video ideas. So something else a lot of people want to point out. Let's see. A lot of people want to talk about Tizzy's content. I mean, we're fine to look at everybody. He isn't getting like the most views, but he's cementing himself as an authority. Let's see. Is what he's aiming to do based on what I can see. Let's see. AI and vibe coding. My videos. Other people's. Okay. I want to find all the videos that are popping off for let's see. Research. Roblox vibe coding. Okay. Roblox vibe coding. Let's see. I want to see all the people that are popping off with that because we have MoseyTube right here. Like, who is this guy? Nobody knows who this guy is. He just popped up out of nowhere. And there's plenty of people like this who just pop up out of nowhere, right? And that's a point I'd like to make to you if you're considering getting into this niche, is you can be one of those guys who pops up out of nowhere if you have half decent content. And it actually hits a topic people are into, right? So, let's see. I have to cut the videos that don't get good views. Like these ones right here. Who gives a shit? Stop believing this. Like, yeah, it's a good idea, but it doesn't get views, so who gives a shit? Don't make it. Make the videos that make you money. You know, make the videos that get you views. That's the thing for me. I mean, yes, there's other goals than views, but that's the smarter thing to do. And also, here's the smart thing, right? Views might not always matter. Let's see. Zero in on videos that get views. Views don't always matter. But higher views equals more sponsors, higher pay, because they only think in one metric. They don't care about subs as much as they care about views. They just care about the reach they're going to get. They're like paying for an ad. So for me, I've had sponsors reject my rates. Like, I want thousands of dollars for a sponsor. But why do sponsors reject my rates, right? Plausibly, right? 155,000 subs equals like 3,000 plus sponsor for a video, right? No, if you're not getting high views. So part of the reason why I'm like, I want views is I want sponsors, right? And I can charge a high amount because I'm not trying to get... The thing is, the minute that I accept a sponsor, if I accept a sponsor and it's like $200, right? $200 sponsor, right? Okay. If I do that, that now sets a standard where, oh, this guy takes low rates. I don't care. Yes, views are low right now. Are low right now. So what, right? That doesn't... Taking that sponsor still lowers the standard forever. Okay? So... Let's see here. That will lower the standard for good. So I'm not going to sit here and do that. I'm going to raise the views, right? And it also, the thing is, if you're somebody in this space who takes sponsors, we often talk about this in Dev Create, which is a server full of people who make content like this. Like, we had a whole treasure trove of them. If you're in this space, do not take a sponsor for a low amount of money, because there's not a ton of us, right? There's me, there's MoseyTube right here, there's Rodev, right? Everybody knows Rodev, right? He's got the 6 devs make a game without communicating. This guy's big, right? A lot of people ask me, why don't I make videos like this? It's just not my type of content. But these videos here, they get a lot of views, so he's able to get sponsors. And I know that Rodev makes like a good chunk of change. So for me, I wouldn't go all the way into making entertainment content. But I mean, yeah, there's not that many of us. And here's the thing. How everybody sets the standard for what we're going to accept. So like, if everybody starts taking sponsors for a really low amount of money, now people think Roblox dev content creators are cheap. So always charge high. Don't compromise your shit. Don't compromise yourself for a small sponsor. I won't do that, right? I could sit here and take a $200 sponsor, but then standards lowered forever. Standards lowered for everybody too. But anyway, that's kind of a side tangent, I'm aware. So, let's see, video ideas. If you have a video idea in chat, you can throw that out, and I will consider putting it on here. But, like, I'm considering things that are more, like, these are more novel, and, like, these are things that could go viral, not off of being a guide. So it's, like, novel and viral coded. Like, that's really what all of these are. But also, the surefire topics are things like, surefire topics are, you know, Roblox scripting basics. Obvious, right? But also things like, oh, how to set up Claude code for Roblox Studio. You know, things like that. So there's surefire topics, and then there's more novel and viral coded topics. And I can do either one. And then for me, right, I'm not mainly like a entertainment YouTuber. So SmartyRBX content is educational content, right, for the most part. I will make a few entertainment videos, but I've always been a proponent of education. That's always what I've done. So have I made any crazy viral game with AI? No, I haven't. I'm still on the grind to do that. That's why I stream for long hours. But right now my streams are overtaking my content and causing me to get less views. So if all I do is stream making Roblox games, I'm going to make less money. And then I can't do this anymore. So I have to make more money. So what do I have to do? Make videos. It's the logical adult solution. Make videos. If your streams ain't making money, you can keep doing the streams, but stream about making the damn videos. Don't stream making Roblox games. That's the hard reality I've had to accept. Like you can see here, like, oh, look, right? The stream got 1,000 views. They got 1,000 views. You got some donations. That should be enough money. No, the streams don't make anything, dude. The streams are betting, like some of the streams make money, right? But most of them don't. So that's the real honest answer. But the streams that are about game development, they're betting on, oh, I can make a successful game. But like I was saying like I was saying months ago, right? Roblox has changed. So we're no longer in a Roblox where solo devs can succeed easily. We're in more of a studio-only Roblox is what I think we're transitioning into. I'm still thinking about that. The hypothesis is still developing its proof, right? That's a hypothesis. But I'm leaning towards that as I release more games because it's like these games would have succeeded years ago, at least one of them, right? But the bar's higher now. Players have a certain expectation. Like, and I was calling this out months ago. A lot of people like these videos. A lot of people didn't. These videos were really polarizing because I think before the big wave, like of people talking about analytics, like Tizzy RBLX, a lot of people mention him. Oh, go watch him. Go watch him. We got some Tizzy Glazers in chat. Whatever. I don't have a problem with the guy. I need to check out more of his content, and we'll give it a fair, critical review, but a review. But there's also people on Twitter like flexing their stats, talking about how to optimize them. These videos were coming out before that, and I was talking about strategy first Roblox game development, basically like the business side of things. And this was really when things were like heating up on Roblox. Like last year, well, it was obvious to me is Roblox is becoming a business platform. And am I the biggest, most successful dev? No. But I was able to see this, and I was calling it out. I was doing a call out. And I think a lot more people have accepted this now. They might not use the same terminology I did back then, but I was really calling out a real thing. And this is why. Like, why are your games failing? Like, a huge reason why my games are failing. Like, they are right now. A huge reason why. It's not, like, sure, there's problems in the game. There's things I could improve, 100%. 1,000% agree. But the Roblox market also has become hyper competitive. Let's watch this real quick. Like, this isn't a video that got a ton of views, but we'll watch some of this because, and I actually have to get up and use the bathroom, but I'll play this for you in the meantime because I was calling this out last year, and this is exactly what's gone. We've gone even deeper down this road. This is exactly what's happened, and I'm not saying I'm some oracle. I was just calling out like obvious shit to me. I'm just like, okay, Roblox is becoming more of a business. That's literally what's happening. Why aren't you subbed to yourself? This is just a private window, just so all my YouTube history and YouTube content that I watch and shit doesn't show up. That's my shit. But anyway, here. I'm going to play this at like 2 times speed. Take a look. I don't think you guys can hear this. I don't think you guys can hear this video. Let's see. Da, 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 da. You guys hear it now? Shit, dude. Fuck Mac, honestly. Mac is shit for streaming. It's good at everything else. My Roblox game makes me 8K a month and I don't touch it. Isn't that a good video? I wish that was true for me. We should watch this video. I saw that pop up on my page. Let's see. Smarty, are you up to testing a prototype game? Not right now. Nope. Also happens when people donate jewels. It mutes you. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know why that happens. It just does. Let's see here. Video capture device, macOS screen capture. Like, I'm trying, it just doesn't work. Let's see. I have it unmuted. Let's see, properties. Maybe if I do this. There. No, dude. Why is it not working? God. Why is it not working, bro? I don't know. But we're going to keep doing our research and our creation of this giant map. The map of the Roblox dev content ecosystem. And then I'm going to make content today. You will watch me record. 1 second. macOS sucks for streaming. It sucks for streaming. It is ass. macOS sucks for streaming. Hell yeah. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But whatever. Like, dude, I need to be able to play fucking videos, but I can't. Like, I literally have this set up properly for that. It pisses me off. I have it set up, but it does not work. So, oh, macOS screen capture. Okay. Hello, we have a macOS screen. What if I switch? Can I switch? If I switch, will it work? Oh, look at that. Now, if I play the video, will you be able to hear it? Where's my damn... Here we go. Cannot possibly compete at that level of output. Hey, what the fuck? Why does it work now? Okay, why does it work now? The minute I'm back and I'm like, I don't need background footage now. Now it decides to work. Okay, make that make sense. But anyway, guys. Damn, bro. Damn. Alright, here we go. Now you guys may sit back and watch.
Silently shifted from something where your average solo dev could compete to a battlefield where companies thrive, where you need to be a studio, you need to be a team, you need to have people on every single essential development role handling it one by one, and you, as one person, cannot possibly compete at that level of output. The way that this shift happened is a natural way. Over the years, as Roblox games got more complex and as more games came on the platform, the barrier to entry rose. The amount of effort, time, resources, money, investment that it takes to make a game went up significantly. But most devs have not updated to the 2025 software update to their mind on how development works. And the problem that we're seeing now is countless devs getting angry that they cannot get players on their passion projects, on their complex games, or on their silly ideas that simply don't fit what the marketplace wants, because players can always get another game. If they don't like your game, they can leave and join another one instantly. And with every day that passes, the competition rises on Roblox. More companies form, more people gain the funds and spill over into that group of people who run entire businesses on this platform. So how do you possibly compete? That's a good question. Well, it's not all doom and gloom, right? We're not here to black pill you on Roblox development. We're here to tell you what you can do to compete in this new economy. But that requires you to accept the fact that it has changed. You can't just launch a game like Doomspire Brick Battle, which is a classic Roblox game. You might not even know if you're in the new era of Roblox. I joined back in 2015, so there's all kinds of games I remember that people don't even know about nowadays if you started in these last few years. So there's all these different factors that games are competing on, and with these rapidly declining attention spans as well that Gen Alpha has, and Gen Z, the latter half of Gen Z has, it is harder to compete. So in this new age, it becomes more essential that you take on a strategy-first mindset, a mentality of somebody who is trying to build a career out of this. And when you're trying to build a career, you recognize that it's not always going to be games that give you the success you want. It's not always going to be games that give you the Robux you want. What is going to give you the results you want is Roblox development career strategy. And Roblox development career strategy recognizes that there are multiple paths, right? You can make simple games. Eventually, you can make more complex games. But you can also take commissions. You can sell assets. You can make game templates. You can push those.
Real talk, I need to follow my own advice, which is exactly what I'm doing. If games don't work, pivot to another strategy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm not going to stop games. That's kind of what I'm doing, right? Like, I had a point back then. I haven't really talked about this stuff recently because I'm like, yeah, I don't have a big game. Maybe I shouldn't, you know? I did have a lot of good points. It's kind of sad. Like, if I had a big game, I'd be like, this was me leaning off my authority from Jimmy Games from years back. And I know Jimmy Games, it's been a few years. So I don't really make videos about how to make a successful game. Things like that now. I did these videos kind of as an analysis and also kind of a combination of my past experience, but I mean, Roblox development career strategy is a very real thing. Let's see.
Make thousands of dollars a month just giving people templates for games, let alone launching them on the platform yourself, like what Roblox has done. There's also dev content, like what I'm doing here. I'm teaching you about Roblox development. All of these things are ways to become a successful Roblox developer. It isn't just one. It isn't just launching games. And if you understand this fact, you expand your opportunities in development massively, because most people don't recognize this. They think, oh, development is just making games, but that isn't true. So this makes it so there are actually other parts of the game board of Roblox development you can play on, and you can use the parts of the game board that you can manage as one person to ascend to making games one day. For example, you can take commissions, earn, say, 100,000 Robux, and that will give you the funds needed to pay other devs to handle the skills you don't know how to do. So you don't know how to do UI, animation, GFX. You can pay somebody to do that while you handle the scripting, your strong suit, or the building, whatever you're good at. And if you do this, right, you gain those funds, it helps you to gain that leverage, which you can use to build your career more and to expand outward and to start to build a business. You want to operate like a business person, or at least begin to think like one. In this new Roblox economy, just like every other economy, as competition rises, that increases the need for strategy because your opponents are getting smarter and smarter. So you have to get even smarter than them. That is the law of markets. That is the law of capitalism, right? Capitalism always evolved with each new epoch, with each new age, right? There was the Industrial Revolution, there was the Information Age, and with each one, if people adapted to it, they were able to get ahead. They were able to jump ahead of everybody who came in the age before it. But now we're in a time where Roblox is having its own epochal shift. It's having its own shift from more hobbyist style development where you just are solo, where you're just making whatever you find fun, like that would work back in the day, to more of a strategy-first business age of Roblox development, where you must be able to set your passion aside sometimes and just make what the market wants, adapt to what people desire. And oftentimes you aren't always always going to enjoy the new brain rot games that people like, but making those will be building blocks in your career that lets you build up to making a Visteria type game, that complex RPG you want to make one day. But will take like 10 people to produce. You need funds in order to do that. So this channel exists to teach people the strategy first mindset so you can enter this new age of Roblox development and not get left behind. So in this time, right, we must become business strategists. We must become operators. We must take on a very competitive mindset. Not all devs are equal. Not all devs think the same. Not all devs can understand where Roblox development is going. And as this field expands, it becomes more and more important every day that you are strategy first, that you become a strategist, that you think ahead, that you try to outcompete and outmaneuver other devs. Right? And that doesn't mean you don't make allies and connections, but you recognize that that exists, but also everybody else is trying to get the players and the Robux and the attention and the audience and the success you want. So you have to figure out how to outcompete them and get it.
Yeah, I had a real point. Like, I would make more strategy first videos. It was definitely more controversial back then than it would be now. And that's not like the only reason I made it. I made it because that is exactly what I was like, this is what I would want to hear as a newer dev. But that is a very real thing. That's a very important thing, is strategic development. Let's see, what else was back here? There were a lot of these, you know. How long will the stream be? I'm gonna stream for hours, man. So here's another video that got a lot of views, right? Because I was making these strategy first videos, but things like making Roblox development your job seems to be a bigger topic. Like how to make money from development, that's a very real thing. Well, let's see. How to make money. How to make money and career. Here we go. Let's see. How to make money. That's obviously going to get more views. How to make your first game. That's a real topic. How to make games. That was a really good thumbnail. I had a guy that I used to hire a lot for thumbnails before AI came along. Do this one. Very happy with that. How to make a game. Look in DMs, I sent you something. Okay. I'm not going to look right now, but alright. I hear you. Hi, Reen. Don't call me Reen. Don't call me Reen, Jessica. Welcome. I haven't seen you in here in a little bit. Welcome back. I'll get, yep. Streamer. I'm not a streamer. Don't call me a streamer. Damn it. This isn't a stream. I'm just here. I just exist, man. No, I'm honestly a YouTuber first, streamer second. So my problem is I stopped making so many videos. So what needs to happen? Bring the damn videos back. Oh man, I remember when this video came out. Holy moly, did this have a response. It was... where is it? Damn it, it just went away from me. Do not follow your passion as a Roblox developer. Biggest lie. That was a banger video, dude. That started this whole chain. Like before that, right? I'd revealed my face, but I did not show my face in every video. Like here I am with Jeffrey, my friend Jeffrey James. Hey, that's what's up. And then here I am with 100,000 subs. Right, you know, I think I hit that in 2025. That might have been last year. Very, very early last year. And then, let's see. Do not follow your passion. It's not what it sounds like, right? It's not, oh, never be passionate about your work. It's more like stop being stupid and just following your emotions. That was my point. And I talked about that for months. Until people got sick of it, because it was like, it was so important. I was like, I don't give a shit. If you guys don't want to hear this, this is what you need to hear. And this is what I wanted to hear. So I was like, I was partly making these videos for myself. Would I go back to it? Maybe. But the thing is, they don't get enough views. Like, Roblox as a business is a really real topic. But it doesn't get enough views. And also, like, can I talk about that without a successful game? Yes. But it's better if I do have one. It's not like, I think business is separate from having a successful game, so I can talk about that, but I'm not going to talk about how do I make a big game right now, because I haven't cracked the code on that myself recently, at least in the new Roblox market in 2026. Let's see. Let's take a look at this, though. Good to see you. You as well. I guess. All right, let's see.
Half my berries went fuzzy by Wednesday.
Fuck
every week, and I
ads.
just thought
I
that was
hate
how berries
ads.
worked. My friend who works in food safety testing had a different explanation for why it kept
Come
happening.
on.
Last month she watched
Let's
me rinse
go.
strawberries under the
Most Roblox developers are stuck in 2012. So, back in 2012, most games were very blocky, right?
I seemed like slightly younger back then. You know, I was 19. You can tell. Like, slightly younger.
Stud-laden games filled the front page of Roblox. Things were simpler. I started on Roblox in 2015, and at that time, they were partly stud games, and they were partly games that were taking on a newer style. But in 2012, there was no such thing as DevX. DevX is how you turn Robux into real-life currency. It's how you turn Robux into USD. And on October 1st, 2013, the entire game of Roblox development changed forever, because that was the day that Roblox released DevX. And games on Roblox went from pieces of art, right, to monetizable products in a marketplace of other products overnight. Now, games were not just art pieces. They were also products. They were also things that could make real money for their creators. The issue is most devs were still thinking only like artists, only focused on passion. And passion is great. But the issue is we're now in 2025. DevX has existed for nearly 12 years now. Roblox development is not just a hobby. It is not just a form of art. It is a business. And that is a statement that angers a lot of devs.
Why are you watching your own videos? Because I can. How about that? Because I can. Because they're amazing. Thank you very much. But anyway. We're basically doing a little bit of market research today. I'm also showing you guys some things that were very important back then. And I haven't made content on this in a while.
Problem is, devs do not want to see this as a business. Even successful developers, those you see on the top of the front page, devs who make some of the top UGC items.
This was really true. Like, everybody didn't want to see it as a business, you know? Why do you call your live streams developing AI slop games? To get more clicks. Well, why else would it, why would I do it? Views? Why else would I do it? It's more engaging. It's like, it's fucking boring if I call it, oh, let's call it making Roblox games live. Like, if I call it developing multiple Roblox games live, it's like I'm taking it too seriously. I can poke fun at my own work. I can poke fun at myself. You know, so it's just a little joke. Is that a second PC? Yeah, we got a second PC back here. The guy, the lamp glazer, asked me, why is the lamp gone? The lamp's not gone, it's just way in the back because I have another PC right here. Can I pick it up? Probably not. Probably not the best idea, but we can. Is that for gaming? And this PC's for working or what? This PC is because I have so much shit going on this computer. I can offload some of the work on this. But I realized it doesn't have enough RAM. Like, I used to think this was a powerful computer. And it kind of is. But it doesn't have enough memory, dude. Like, it really doesn't. Like, this thing is like it's a gaming computer. It's on the ground. You can't see it. But this thing has like 16 gigs of RAM. And 16 gigs of RAM would have been good years ago. And also if you don't have a lot of work going on. But now my MacBook has 64 gigs of RAM. I constantly have like 12 studio windows open. I have lots of codecs windows open. I have VS Code open. I have all these things. So if I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I want to stream. I want to do 5 things at once. I want to make Roblox games. I want to make a thumbnail. Yeah, I can't do that on this computer. But it was funny because I was opening a ton of Chrome tabs. And I was like, why is the computer slowing down? This thing has an i7 9700K. It's not a bad chip. It's got, what else? A RTX 2070, which a lot of people think is old, but honestly, those weren't bad graphics cards. Like, it's got the specs. You'd think, oh, that would be good. You kind of need a lot of RAM if you're doing the shit that I'm doing. Like, you need RAM for work. Let's just be honest. Lamp got demoted. Yep, Lamp has been demoted. Do you think the amount of money you spend on AI is the same if you got a team to help you? No, because I got more work out of AI than I would get from a team. But that's an interesting question. All right, let's see. But no, my games haven't blown up yet. So somebody asked, are you reviewing your own videos to see outliers? Like Coca-Cola, he's another YouTuber, he asked me that. Yeah, but I'm glazing my own content. I'm watching my own videos back, and I'm showing you guys some stuff from back then and making a point. Because, right, we're looking at some of the outliers, right? And some of the videos that got the most views were more like how to make money, like the obvious topics, how to make your first game. Let's see. This video got slightly more views. What's the most profitable dev skill? I mean, back before I made these videos with my face in it, I got a lot of views talking about why most Roblox devs are broke, why you can't learn scripting, how to succeed in development in various ways, how to make models in Blender definitely was popular. If there's one thing we should screenshot, it's that sucker right there. Holy shit, see how much I'm missing out on? Like, if I just do the research here on my own content, there is a treasure trove of data. Like, there is a lot of shit to learn from. And, let's see, Blender. But I was making the point, right? Like, the videos that get views aren't always the videos I want to make. Like, I spent a whole year talking about how you can't just make Roblox games that you want to make. I said, you gotta follow strategy first if you're gonna have a career on Roblox. I was doing this for months. And meanwhile, the videos aren't getting as many views as the ones that I know could get views. Scripting videos, building videos, modeling videos. So you might think, oh, that's so dumb, right? So I was like contradicting my own message in YouTube to get the message out. Like, I kind of had to do that because this is something I wanted to talk about, and I talked about it for months. I might bring it back. Like, I still consider it the spine of my channel. I'm going to make more concrete videos for the most part because that's what people want to see. People want to watch, how do I script? How do I build? How do I use Claude? How do I vibe code? Those are the things that actually pull in people's attention. How do I make money? How do I get commissions? The simple topics, the stupid, simple stuff. Like, it seems stupidly simple, but it's not. Like, people don't care about the abstract shit that I want to talk about. Like, let's talk about the truth about Roblox development. Like, that's kind of engaging. That's more engaging than the biggest lie about development or why making Roblox games is hard. Harder than you think. Like, people care about concrete shit. They care about getting things done now. They care about what now. They don't care about the grand theory of Roblox development and the metaphysical meaning of life and how Roblox Studio fits into it and the philosophical Socrates debate over making a part or making a union. Like, nobody cares about the Roblox philosophy, bro. That doesn't mean I won't make videos about it. About basically the theory of development, but people don't care about abstract shit. They care about specific shit, and I realized that. So for 6 months to a year, it probably wasn't a full year, I was making those videos. And why did they stop? They stopped because, well, I was taking a break. I don't know, I just stopped posting as much for a while. Mistake. But I also started leaning into more specific topics, scripting, building, things that I knew would get views. So I leaned more into that, and then I kept doing that. And then recently, I think the topic in my videos is AI. AI. Why do you keep making videos about AI? Maybe because, I don't know, they get views. Oh, people want to watch this, so let's stop making content about it. No, that's not how I think. If people want to watch shit, I'm going to keep making content about that thing. Best believe it. So, yeah, my mistake lately, it's not the videos I'm making. Like, some of them, okay, throw out this video. AI's making Roblox games too complex. See, I'm back into abstract theory land. Nobody gives a shit about that. But then, Codex AI changed Roblox coding forever. 17K views. So when I really make a video with intention, it can get views. And my mistake has just been not posting enough of these. So, like, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to record a video today. And if I'm going to do that, it's going to be about one of these concrete topics, probably AI. But it's not going to be like, why AI matters and the philosophical grand meaning behind it. Like, that's something, I'm somebody who likes to think deeply about things. Not in some emotional way, just like the strategic, let's understand the entire system and dominate it type of way. But that doesn't always jive with people. I get that. That has value, and some things can have innate value beyond the views. I definitely know that myself. Like, I've made videos for myself, videos that I'm like, I would like to watch this type of video. Maybe some people wouldn't, but I'm like, I'm interested in this. But I know that at the end of the day, what grows my channel is the videos that are actually about those concrete things. Like, you sort my video by most popular. It's not a bunch of theory. It's a bunch of like specific stuff that people care about. Building, scripting, modeling. Those are the top 3 skills in development. No shit, those are going to have the most views. And especially when I'm damn good at making them. I'm a pro at making this type of content. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I am a fucking pro. I am one of the best, if not the best in the world at making these types of guides. But that is what people want to see. Right? They want to see that, and then they want to see it from the pro. They want to see it from the guy who can teach shit really fucking well. So that's really what it's all about, man. And I mean, if you look deeper and deeper and deeper, like, you can tell, okay, people want those specific videos. Because why? It's what people care about. It's actionable. It's concrete. It doesn't make you think. Like, nobody wants to think, right? Nobody wants to think. That's why, who gets the most views in this niche? I don't know. It's probably Sepdoggy. Sepdoggy. Not Sepdoggy. I don't know. Sepdoggy. He doesn't even post that much now. But Sepdoggy, he's one of the biggest views guys, right? Do I have to think? Ask yourself, do I have to think when I watch this video? I made a Roblox game for $50,000. No, I don't have to think. That isn't thinking. That's just me watching a video and being like, oh, look, this is so cool. He made a game, you know? It's just entertainment. It's entertainment. I don't care if you think, oh, I'm going to learn from his process. It's fucking entertainment. And that's not an insult. He would agree with me. I know Sepdoggy. It's entertainment content. That's what he chooses to make. I make educational content. And the risk with that is you make it effortful. You make it hard to listen to. That's why, like, when you're in a conversation with someone, they often don't like to be asked a ton of questions. They like it when you're just talking. You know, when you're just making statements. People say that it's like conversational advice 101. Make statements. Why? Why don't you ask people giant, like, philosophical questions? What is the meaning of life? Because people don't want to think. They don't want to think in person. They don't want to think when they open YouTube. They don't want to think because thinking's hard. So don't make them fucking think. Give them a video that's engaging, that's entertaining, if you're trying to get views. If you want to make people think, you're going to get less views, but hey, you're going to have a more substantive conversation. I'm not saying that's never useful. But if you're going into Socrates mode, you're going into logic mode, you're going into Einstein mode, the theory of relativity for Roblox development, it's like, nobody cares, dude. Nobody fucking cares. So, like, I can see that. Like, I sacrifice views by being an educational creator. I choose to do that because that is my strong suit. I can override that by making the tsunami wave of content, by making shit tons of it. I override it for a while somewhat, the strategy first videos, the theory videos, right, being lower views for a while by pushing out so many. Believe it or not, there was a time where I was doing daily YouTube video uploads, right? I was uploading these every single day. And it was a fun process. I like these too. I should do this again with the whiteboard. People said, like, Professor Smarty, all this. The comments were hilarious. Chef's kiss, bro. Imagine, I have a suit now. So if I put a suit on and then I did this type of video, holy shit, dude, that would be funny. Let's see.
How to finish your Roblox games faster. So years ago, I used to...
Imagine I do this, but I put a damn suit on. Imagine the comments that bro got so serious that he pulled out the whiteboard. Of course, people have to insult your handwriting. Fuck you, dude. Bro, writing skills are cooked. You try writing on a goddamn whiteboard in front of an audience on YouTube. You do it. I want to watch you. I honestly, it's funny because I don't honestly think my handwriting is like awful. It's just I'm on a damn whiteboard. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. I'm not a high school teacher. But you know, these videos were fun. I want to do this again. Right? We should do this. If you guys have an idea, like what is a topic you'd like to see on the whiteboard, I might just be able to produce that. But yeah, that was interesting. I need to add the suit into this. That's the next level to this. Entertainment is for iPad kids. Education is for hustlers. Both profitable, but educational content bring higher value. Yeah, educational brings higher value for their life. Like, I want to change people's lives. Okay, don't become Mr. Beast. If you want to change people's lives who watch the content, I know he changes lives in the videos or whatever, he gives them money. But if you want to change the lives of people who watch the content you make, do not make education. You are 100% right. But if I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know, I want to learn about commissions. That's valuable.
So how do you get
People are going to
commissions
click on
Roblox?
this.
Whether you are a scripter, a builder, a modeler, a UI designer,
This is something people care about. But here's the thing. In this video, I did something smart, right? Because I know this video hasn't gotten the most views yet. I'm aware. We're going to post more. So chill out if you're like, you didn't get views, you suck. There's some people like to criticize me who don't even have a channel themselves. It's like, get the hell out of here, dude. But this video, I did something where I have this little segment right here, which I added in. And yes, the script is I don't write my scripts with ChatGPT, but I did write this segment with ChatGPT.
if you want personalized feedback on your pricing, portfolio, or commission strategy, I've opened a limited number of one-on-one coaching calls.
So basically, I have like coaching calls where, like, because I've hired a lot of people for commissions. So the idea is I'll review their portfolio as somebody who'd theoretically hire them for a game. And because I've hired so many people, I have the expertise to do that and commentate on it and pick their shit apart. They can basically click this link. So this is a trick you can do, right? Get a Calendly link. So if you're making videos, you get yourself a link like this. And basically, now people can pay me $49 to get coaching, right? To get something that is, to give them feedback for their commission. So I have to do things like this to make money. Like, why do so many educational people sell a course? Because educational people get less views. Therefore, they make less money from the ads. So they have to make money somehow. They will sell you a package of YouTube videos, basically. They will sell you a course. That's why I do it, because I make educational content. But that is one thing that I opened up. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm curious if how many people will sign up, or if people sign up. I haven't ever done that before. But like, if you're somebody who wants to make money from Roblox developer content, that's something you could try out. I'll teach you one-on-one for 1 hour how to model. A lot of people want that. Brain rot makes views. Stop asking me fucking questions. You're making my brain hurt, pal. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's how people think, dude. Do you add languages to your video, and how much search research do you do? I don't. I let auto dubbing be on there. Track myself. Oh, thank you for 1,000 jewels, my friend, Mr. Varel. Appreciate you, bruh. But anyway, how are you, my fellow American? I'm good, my fellow foreigner. Let's see. How many visits do you have? Jimmy Games has over 40 million, 50 million visits. I have a good amount, but not enough. Soon to get more. Whoa, another one. Vike 3 gifted 10 jewels. Appreciate you, bruh. But anyway, fucking hell. The reason Roblox devs quit. Why 99% of devs fail. Failure is a real topic. You will fail. Let's see. We'll consider that a topic. Failure. Failure/fear. That's real. That's a real way to get views. What do you do for better video editing, workflow, and efficiency? I just cut. Like, I just don't edit. How about that? For the longest time, I've just cut my videos. I don't really do crazy editing. That tends to be the best way to do things for me. And I've continued on in that kind of way. Fuck, this shit's... Things are lagging, dude. I'll have to quit Roblox Studio. And Artly. Artly's program sucks. I have to be honest with bro. Mr. Guy who owns Artly. Their program, it doesn't seem awful, but it's just they have a problem where it constantly updates and doesn't actually update. Like, it reopens the updater all the time. It's annoying. But anyway. When I make tutorials on how to complete games, I just use DaVinci Resolve AutoCut and videos in like 4 minutes. Yeah. Yep, bingo. Yeah, I think they have a kind of an auto cut feature in Premiere. I just need to use it. I need to get it set up again. But how to make Roblox games in 2026 with AI. Let's see. 6 ways to make real money on Roblox. There we go. Oh, that's another money video. That is what people care about, right? People care about money. They care about failure. They care about scripting. They care about how to make a game. They care about AI. They care about how to build and the basics of Studio. Studio Basics. Let's see. I'm gonna make a vibe coding course for sure. Let's see. That's gonna make me money. Briz-worthy stream. Really? Really now? Alright, let's see. Smarty RBX is educational content. Who would have thunk it, dude? Who would have thunk it? Novel and viral coded. I spent 400 hours making Roblox games with AI. Is that embarrassing? I don't know if that's actually true. You know what? I don't know how much I actually spent. I spent 100 hours. I probably spent close to 400 hours. I spent 4,000 hours. No. I spent probably like 400 hours because I spent a lot of time in private doing it. Let's see, 300 hours. I don't really know how many hours. I've spent a lot of hours, we'll say that. I've definitely spent a lot of hours on stream, but there was time before this where I was making games with AI, and it definitely was worse because I was in the starter phases. I was figuring out how to do it. I mean, it wasn't worse. It was just I was learning. So that was off stream, and then I started streaming it, but that was really a good decision for me because I didn't used to stream game development, but then it turned into what it is today. Oh, look, my first 9-hour stream. Now we do those easily. We do need to continue Solace City. I mean, it seems like a quality game. But releasing a new game live, updating my game, working on a lot of games. How much is hour? What do you mean? Next dev stream when? My next stream will probably be a dev stream, dude. Alright, let's do this. How to make a game with AI. I do need to make a video about that. Like, I spent 100 hours making games with AI. I made 10 Roblox games with AI. Here's what I learned. I think these are videos that could get views. What's getting views right now in Roblox development, though? Like, what is... Can I see shit on here? Roblox 5 coding. Okay. How to code Roblox games. How to get Roblox Studio on mobile. That's funny. I hate this. How to copy games. Fuck that. Make your own. Coca-Cola. No way you make videos on that, bro. No way. My boy went to the dark side. How to copy games legally. So I don't think he's actually talking about... I didn't even realize this was you. But I didn't realize you made videos on that. Let's see. I know that some people do that. Yeah, I'm all about making your own games, but I mean, it's legally, so I don't think you're actually saying rip it off, you know, directly. But the problem I have with that is I think I might have watched this video.
I'll be showing you.
Okay,
so I wouldn't try to.
But, or maybe it was like a video like this, but I think that if you're downloading a game off of Roblox, like say it's over on the search, you find an uncopy locked version of it. That could have been ripped out with exploits and uploaded as uncopy locked. So it could have been stolen from the start. And now you're getting that, and it's not original, right? It's ripped off with exploits. So you're just, it's like, yeah, you think it's legal, but it's really not, because the first person stole it, and now you're just downloading a stolen game. So I don't think that's good advice to give to people, to be real with you, bro. Tizzy, we love Tizzy. Tizzy's so hot. Bro, Mr. 2Byte, you gotta chill the fuck out. Chill out on the Tizzy glazing. But let's take a look at Tizzy, bro. I guess we can. Finally. Why is he successful with Roblox? Because he has fast experiences. What do we mean, bro? Yeah, definitely not recommend it. I just made the video because it had a high search volume. Told people to be careful with games they picked and be careful for virus-filled games. Fair enough, but I wouldn't recommend making those videos to begin with, even if it gets views. Just not something I condone. Copying games. I would teach people how to copy games with AI. There's a way to do it. Remake the game with Claude coding the systems. There you go. But I wouldn't do how to download this uncopy lock game that was probably ripped out with exploits. Fuck that shit. Alright, anyway. Okay. This guy has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 videos.
My Roblox game makes $28,910 a month, and here are all the lessons I've learned. No gatekeeping, no fluff. Real quick, for all the skeptics, here's proof. Let me actually just show you real quick. You can see how many...
I haven't played Hack a Business. I should. How to improve your Roblox game stats fast. Okay. This one?
Peter Piper picked a
Is
peck
this
of
it?
pickled peppers. What the... This was pain.
Is this the one you want me to watch, bro?
Ordered the supplies.
I don't know if this is
This
the
is
right one.
how
Let's
to
see.
improve your Roblox game stats fast. So this video is going to be for you if your stats absolutely suck. I'm talking average play time, D1, D7, payer conversion rate.
My
average revenue
stats
per paying
suck!
user,
How do
QPTR.
I
We're
improve
gonna go over
them?
all of it. I'm going to show you the exact methodology and mental model that I used to take this game hack.
Those are some big words there, man. I don't know if I can understand this. Methodology and mental model. I don't know. This is too big brain. This too compact.
Hack a business to a peak of 1K CCU today.
Ah.
Probably gonna hit 2K this weekend. Okay. Nearly all green stats besides
Nice.
D7 is a little cooked, which I'll explain.
There you go.
And this game is currently making 6K USD per month. When I first started,
Hey, he's cracked Roblox. He's cracked the new algo. Well, can he repeat it is a real question. I haven't seen. Has he repeated it across multiple games? He's figured it out. That's something I have not figured out myself yet. Honest answer is I don't have a big game right now. So let's see. I always look at things with a critical eye, but hey, what can we learn from this? Tizzy's on another level, I guess. All right, calm down, buddy. He knows how to optimize his stats. It doesn't mean you need to sit here worshiping him like he's God. Even if you're joking. Start your own channel, bro. Start your own channel, 2Byte, and you'll realize what the glazing does for you. The glazing does not do anything positive. Do reaction videos. Do your own videos. Talk about your own games. I don't care if you're big or not. You'll realize, okay, he's another guy. I'm another guy. We ain't as special as you think. Us YouTubers. Well, I'm kind of special. I have more subs. All right, let's go.
started working on this game,
He's just better, I guess. He did. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about 2Byte. I'm not talking about Tizzy. I'm talking about 2Byte, bro. All right, anyway.
these stats aren't where they are today.
He's just better. No, he fucking knows a few things that I don't about Roblox algorithm. Or maybe he's just made a better game. Sure, I can give him that. But we all have our strengths. All right, let's go.
And it's thanks to the developer. Shout out to you, David. He's hardworking. He updated daily, sometimes twice a day, and he followed the data.
All right, my attention span
I'm gonna
can't
show you
handle
guys
this.
exactly
Let's watch it
how
1.5.
both me and David, because I am a co-owner in this game, Hack a Business, scaled this game again to 1K CCU, 6K USD per month, within just 2 weeks of launching. So, without further ado, your stats suck. This video is for you. Let's get into something called iterative updates. I'm going to give you a quick overview of how I would improve each stat, what each stat means, my personal opinion. Let's just get this out of the way. So,
He knows ecom, which helped him with his Roblox journey. Yeah, I've seen that about him. All right, let's see what he's got. Let's see. Bring it. Bring it, Tizzy. Let's see.
average playtime. If it's low, that means your core loop sucks. It means it's not satisfying. Every little action in the game should have a sound effect or a visual effect.
Yup.
Okay.
That's obvious.
So what I mean is, like, for example, if I have a pickaxe and I go to hit a rock, there should be a sound effect when I hit the rock. Okay.
The question becomes, what if you have all these things and yet your stats still aren't good? I think that's the next video he should make. Because I would say I have a lot of feedback. Maybe you could say the feedback could be better. But there's sounds. There's all that good stuff. I think he needs to make a video on like the stuff that isn't obvious. Because so far this is obvious stuff. I mean, not that it's false. It's just, what is the not obvious stuff that can make a game fail? I think that's the really important thing. Because you can have a game that, oh, it has the VFX, it has the sounds, it has all this stuff on the surface. Okay, what next? What do I adjust now? Like, oh, is the tutorial clear? That's what he's about to go over. Like, yeah, obviously you need a tutorial. But what goes beyond that, you know?
Okay. And there should be a little camera shake. Okay. It is basically satisfying gameplay. Okay. Action and response. D1. If you have low D1, usually it's your onboarding / tutorial that is absolutely cooked. You don't have a good tutorial. You need to track using funnels. If you guys don't know what funnels is, which I'm shocked that how many freaking devs I've met that don't use funnels to track. You need to go here, analytics, funnels, okay, and track your actual tutorial completion rate.
29 years old also. Smarty, you got 9 more years if you don't speed up. Oh, I see. So this is some big race between me and him, huh? When I sign up for this? Checking my watch here. I'm not sure. Can't find the time when I did that. But, I mean, I got more subs. I got more subs. That means I'm better. No. Everybody's got their strengths. I mean, he's definitely clearly he's got a lock on this analytics shit. Let's see. But, I mean, I'm still here to see what does he actually know about it. I don't know. I'm still watching with a critical eye. Let's see. He's got to prove it. Let's see.
Okay, you can see we're tracking every single step in our tutorial here. Okay. And the biggest thing when it comes to tutorials is show, don't tell. Okay. Let the player see direct cause and effect of their actions. Example, grow a garden. Player plants seed. They see seed grow into a carrot. Okay, that's a learning experience. When I do this, this happens. Rather than just saying, hey, seeds are used to make carrots. You have to show them, give them the opportunity to actually act. I mean, think about how you learn as a toddler, right? Do you learn by your dad telling you this is how you catch a baseball with a baseball glove, or do you learn by actually catching a ball with a baseball glove? Okay, it's really that simple. D7, I'm going to be honest, I am not the best guy when it comes to D7, but usually, is there a social flex element in the game? Does the game have enough content, admin abuses, and events? Shout out Lucky Matt G if you're watching this video in the Discord. This guy is the GOAT when it comes to admin abuses. Okay, payer conversion rate. Easiest quick win for you guys. Always have a starter pack. Make it cheap. Consumable dev products. What I mean by that is it's something that can be bought again and again. Something we do for Hack a Business is every time they get offline earnings and they go to collect it, there's a prompt that says, hey, would you like to double your offline earnings for 19 Robux? That's drastically increased our payer conversion rate. Okay. Average revenue per paying user, which is, of course, this stat. This is going to come from your game passes. Make sure you have expensive game passes for your whales. Okay. I learned this from both Hack a Business and Farmer Die.
Yep.
Small, medium, and large fries, right? You go to McDonald's, you get small, medium, or large. You usually want 3 options. For our game, we have a starter pack, we have a pro pack. Conversion rate optimization and A/B test for 8 and 9-figure e-com brands. Okay, this pack is most expensive. This is just a quick overview of how I would improve each stat. Okay, now what formed running to share with you. I have yet, not to toot my own horn, I've yet to see a dev put it the way I'm explaining it to you guys, and I'm gonna try to break it down super.
Okay, let's get to it.
It was all about reading data. You gotta figure, like, I'm in a position, right? I'm working on a 9-figure e-com brand. They're trusting me to make a change on their website, and it's super risky. If I make the wrong change, I could cost them a ton of money. Okay, so what did I do? I took a lot of time to do research and look at data to make informed decisions on what to change. Removing or improving something in your game. Might sound straightforward, but these are examples of what a hypothesis will look like. If I add Y feature, then X stat will improve. If I remove Y feature, then X stat will improve. If I improve Y feature, then X stat will improve. Okay? You can change the word feature with action, economy, progression, right? You can change that word, it's interchangeable. But this is an example of what it looks like to form a hypothesis, okay? So basically what we're doing, before we launch an update to improve our stat, because remember our goal is to improve a specific stat, we need to form kind of an educated guess. That's the easiest way to put it, right? And this educated guess is going to be either adding, removing, or improving something in your game.
That's true. Hypothesis, test. That's how iteration works. You're kind of using the scientific method there. See.
Okay? Now,
What is our
what we wanna
independent
do
variable?
before we just
It's a
launch
dependent
updates with a million
variable.
hotfixes, okay, is we want to look at as much data as possible to give our educated guess the highest chance of succeeding. So to have the highest chance of success, you want to cross-reference multiple data points to strengthen your hypothesis, okay? Don't get discouraged or overwhelmed with fancy terms if you feel like this is like overwhelming. I'm going to try to break this down super simply. But the TLDR is you want to look at tons of data to make sure you are making the best possible educated guess. Okay, I'm going to show you guys an example of what this looks like for Hack a Business, okay? Before I do that, real quick, just understand there's two types of data, okay?
right, I
The
need
first
two
is
times
called
speed, dude.
qualitative data. What is qualitative data? Qualitative data is basically,
Yup.
it's like your voice of the player, okay? This is direct feedback from players in your survey. So if you go here, you go to audience feedback, okay? This is all qualitative data, okay? It's basically any data that's not numbers. It's usually words, people are saying things. It's also, bug reports in your...
I love qualitative data, dude. I use these streams for qualitative data. He makes a good point bringing up qualitative versus quantitative. Because the feedback people are giving you directly, that's, how do I get people to tell me what is wrong with my game or what idea they have for the game. That's why I do these streams on doing game development live, so I can get qualitative data and feedback directly on it. Let's see. Don't skip. No, I'm going to skip, dude. I'm going to skip shit. I'm going to do 2 times.
Your game's
That's what
Discord,
we're gonna do.
And my personal favorite one, watching what players do live in the game. Okay, let's read a quick definition. Qualitative data is descriptive, non-numerical information that captures concepts, opinions, emotions, and behaviors, and answers the why and how behind a subject. Instead of measuring how much of something exists, it describes the qualities or characteristics of an experience. This is the most overlooked thing in Roblox development, in my personal opinion. Okay, a lot of devs want to just look at numbers in their dashboard, but in my opinion, this is the most overlooked data source, qualitative data.
Most overlooked thing. It might be one of the most overlooked things. I think a more overlooked thing is thinking of it as a business to begin with, but it is definitely something that people don't consider, and it's proven by how few people do developer streams. Like developer streams showing your process of making your game live. That's the most qualitative data. Sometimes it's brutal. It's the most qualitative data you're going to get. Everybody throwing tomatoes at you, everybody throwing ideas at you nonstop in chat, everybody shitting on your game or liking your game or pressing the dislike button to piss you off. Live Roblox development is just as close to the Coliseum as you're going to get in terms of that qualitative data, because people will be ruthless, but you're going to learn a lot from doing those streams, and that's why I do them. That's a huge reason why I do them, is to get feedback. It's to get QA before I do the QA. It's to get testing before I even run a test officially. Let's go.
Specifically, watching players live in game is my personal favorite. Okay, that's qualitative data. Second type of data is quantitative data.
Watching in 2x is literally rotting your brain. I don't know how people can do that. You don't understand much from that. Horse shit, dude. Horse shit, I tell you. 2 times speed is how you consume information faster. You gotta train yourself, bro. Train yourself like the greats. It takes time, right, to get good at watching in 2 times. But if you can't understand it, that's just because you haven't done it much. I ain't got the time to sit here and watch this all.
What is that? Quantitative data is any information that can be counted, measured, and expressed in numerical values. This is all of your stats, basically. This is all quantitative data, okay? So simply put, it's numbers, your funnels, new user first session retention. It's anything with numbers is quantitative data, okay? Third honorable mention place to look for quote-unquote data is competitor research, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's looking at games that are in your genre, that are crushing you, okay? The top games in your genre. Okay, so again, to wrap this back up, bring it full circle, we want to improve average playtime, okay? What we need to look at is our qualitative data, our quantitative data, and do some competitive research to form a hypothesis in order to make an update in hopes that it will improve a specific stat. Okay, so I want to improve average playtime. Step 1, what am I going to do? I'm going to go do research. I'm going to analyze.
I'm sorry, guys, but this is like obvious shit. Like, this is stuff that you should know just by opening your stats. Like, this should be where your brain goes. Like, I don't know if y'all thought I would get some new revelation from this. Like, this is advice a lot of new devs need to hear, don't get me wrong. But everybody knows if you've been in this field long enough. Okay, do some research. Okay, look at qualitative versus quantitative data. Get your feedback from your players. Get the numbers from your analytics. Separate the two. Understand the difference between those types. Look at what people are doing right. Make an adjustment. Make a hypothesis. Okay, this adding the daily rewards will increase day one retention. And then publish the update and watch the stats change. Like, yeah, that's very real. But there's clearly deeper problems than this. Like, if you can get, like, on paper those things right and use those, there's deeper problems than just exactly what seems to be the best next update. Maybe you need another developer's eye. I think there's one type of data he missed is looking at, like, having another successful dev look at your game and kind of review it, like coaching from somebody. That's another one I'd add. Or like another type of feedback that's not necessarily data, but it's another type of qualitative, is having somebody evaluate who has experience. I think that's what I need right now, because it's not necessarily that I have a lack of stats or a lack of player feedback. It's actually that I have a lack of successful developers criticizing my game in a very constructive way. Not like, you're shit, you fucking suck. No, more like, okay, this is the problem, I would change this. This is my educated guess, my hypothesis as to why the game is failing. Change this. No, I don't have big devs doing that, or at least ones that are civil about it. There's some people who have like a few thousand CCU. You suck! Some jackasses in chat. But somebody who's like, yeah, let's change this thing, Smarty. Somebody who comes in like from a bird's eye view, like as a coach or as kind of a consultant, that person mentoring you on what specifically to do, that's a really important thing that I think basically everybody ignores.
Both qualitative and quantitative data, and do a little bit of competitive research.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about Tizzy's content. Everything he says is often basic and self-explanatory. Good videos for beginners, I guess. Yeah. Tizzy isn't a genius. It doesn't take a smart person to win. It's just action after action with quality. Yep. Quality matters. Quantity matters. Quantity leads to quality if you're iterating. Like, he's showing, like, minutely good information on the process of iteration, but it should be obvious to you. You might not think in these terms, but it should be obvious to you. Okay, I see my stats. If I tweak something, like, I'm going to watch if those stats change. Like, duh. Like, yeah, maybe a new dev won't realize it, but, like, if you're doing this for more than a year, it's going to be like, duh. What's the deeper reason the game's failing? And honestly, I think the deeper reason mine are failing is not necessarily, oh, I don't have enough data, I don't have enough feedback. It's more like, I don't have like a big dev. I don't reach out to my network. I don't talk to guys who are doing better than me in terms of development on the platform. Not YouTube, development. I don't talk to people who have more players than me. If I talk to those people and got that type of qualitative data, that's where I think the games would be able to be iterated upon better. Like, people who will actually have a civil, respectful conversation. Not just, you're shit, I'm gonna shit all over you because you're shit. Not that. Just like genuine feedback from a dev who's better at the game than you or more optimized than you right now. That is what I need. I think I need to talk to people like One Cole. I know him. People from Dev Create. There's plenty of people who have more players than me in there. Friends. Do I have a close friend with a big game? I don't know if I have a close friend with a big game right now, but just people who are, in the game and doing well. Like, that is something that this video overlooks. Maybe partly because these people who he's talking to don't actually have that type of reach. Like, me as a big YouTuber, like, I have like 155k subs. I have more reach than you. I have more reach than the average Roblox developer. So I have an easier time networking. And me not using that is dumb. Like, I'll admit that. It's dumb. I should use it. I should be talking to those people. Let's see.
Let me show you an example of an update that we pushed live for Hack a Business that improved the average playtime. Okay, so this guy came into our Discord. This is qualitative data. Again, voice of the player. Suggestion. Mode and settings to make intent to target random servers or not. How it would work. Each antenna on a plot targets a random server on the plot until it's full. Then goes to
okay. Qualitative data. Everybody, you want to give me qualitative data? Here's how. Let me show you. So, Discord. Everybody, join this Discord. It is the top link in the description. Join it right now if you're not in. We have a Discord called Smarty Stream Development. And I was debating this dumbass yesterday, but I'm not talking about VR. I'm talking about North Star. But anyway, that's what I did instead of streaming. No, I did that for like an hour. Sheesh, we went for a long time. But anyway, join this. That's besides the point. If you want to give me qualitative data, if you want to give me feedback on my games, why your game sucks. No, constructive criticism, what I would improve. I've added a channel per game. So basically the idea is if you have feedback on Paint Wars, if you have feedback on Be a Firework, if you have feedback on Ride a Nuke, if you have feedback on Ares 9, which is my new shooter game, my voxel shooter, which the name will probably change, yes. I know it's unclear. We might adjust it. Destroy a Skyscraper, Lucky Block Wars. If you have feedback on any one of these games, I don't want you to give it in general. I want you to start giving it in these channels. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start collecting the data. And I will send like a message, right? Okay, data collected. I'll collect it, and I'm going to put it into ChatGPT and or Claude. And then I'm going to have Claude adjust the things directly in the game. And yes, I will make sure that it does it right, but we are going to have your feedback basically put into AI to then improve the game. So like, yes, I'll read it as well. Not all of it, but I will read it. And it's going to get put in there. So like, if you want a game to improve and you have a specific thing you want to say, you almost want to phrase it to me like you'd phrase a prompt to an AI. Make this like this, make this bigger. If the more specific you are in these channels, the better, the easier it is for me. And then you can give feedback on those specific games. The public games are in here. I have the link to the group. So go ahead and join this. It's the link in the description here. Let's see. I'll put it in chat here too. Boom. Bingo. Bop. I gotta open it. Shoot. Hang on. Let's see here. I gotta open my stream up on the right tab. There we go. Smarty suggests an idea and then forgot about it, and now I'm thinking about how to make it after my current game. Alrighty then, let's go. Imagine Smarty hacking us with links. Yeah, that'd be crazy. The 155k hacker. The big YouTuber who hacks people. No, this is a Discord link, I assure you. Alright. Jump in there. It's Tizzy Rizzy. Well, so far, he's got advice, but I gotta say, it's kind of generic. Or not generic, like, obviously people aren't necessarily making videos about this, but it's kind of like self-explanatory if you've been in this game for a while. It's good advice, don't get me wrong, but it's not news to me. The terms are good. It's a good reminder. Hey, let's think in terms of a hypothesis. Let's think in terms of qualitative and quantitative data. Let's think like scientists about this. It's a good reminder of that, but it's not like it's new. Hey, chat. Oh, look, 2 bytes in here. I didn't know you weren't in here. Yeah, but anyway, so he's a mod. Let me give him the role mod. There we go. Wait, what? Who is broke? Do you have 2 accounts, 2byte? You're faking it. You're LARPing. Your LARPing is 2byte, damn it. All Tizzy's takes are water. Are they? Are they water? I haven't watched enough of them to say whether it's water or not. Is it water or is it lava? Which Minecraft bucket is it? Broke is my employee, is he now? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, guys, but the games are linked here. I'm not going to say it again. It's on the group. And then you send the feedback in the channel. Don't send it in general. There we go. And it will go to AI to refine the game. Anyway.
All right. Okay, the issue was you could only collect data from one server at a time. This guy was suggesting, hey, what if I could collect data from multiple servers at a time? That's our qualitative data. So that's one piece of evidence that gets me thinking, okay, I'm starting to form a hypothesis. If I add this feature, it will improve average playtime. What do I do next? I go do some competitive research. I look at the biggest game in the genre, and I see, does this game have this feature? Okay, yes or no? If the answer is yes, I now have 2 pieces of data that are pointing towards this update being a good idea. The update being I should make it so all servers can have data collected from them at once. Okay, I now have two pieces of evidence that point towards this being a good idea for something to ship. Okay, now I go look at my quantitative data. Okay, I look at new user first session retention. This is one of my favorite metrics. If you go here under analytics to engagement, okay, I always usually like to look at 7-day windows. You scroll down here, you can see this right here. Okay, for all my content creators, this is basically like your hook and retention rate. Now I can see there is a decent steep drop off at around the 2 minute and 30 second mark.
I wasn't aware of this stat.
Go into my game. I can type in 5-minute timer on Google, go into my game, start this timer, play through the tutorial, and see what is actually happening at the 2 minute and 30 second mark that is causing this drop off. Okay, let's say it is something related to what this guy was saying. You guys get where I'm going with this. I now have 3 pieces of evidence that is strengthening my educated guess. Okay, and my educated guess is being if I change this feature in my game, aka how the player actually collects data from the server. If you go play Hack Business, you'll know what I'm talking about. Then average playtime will increase. Notice how I don't just look at one piece of evidence. I'm looking at player feedback. I'm looking at competitors. I'm looking at my actual metrics. I have 3 pieces of evidence now to strengthen my educated guess and increase the chances that this change to my game will improve that specific metric. Okay, so what do I do now? I form a hypothesis. If we make it so all servers can collect data at the same time, then it will make for a more engaging user experience, especially on mobile, therefore increasing average playtime. This is my hypothesis. Now, what do I do? I simply make the change and I ship the update. Okay, I push that update live and I check the data. Did it improve average playtime? Yes or no? If no, we need to go back to the drawing board, You want to cross-reference several data points to increase the strength of your educated guess. Okay? Literally updating your game, even
This might be a slightly more unique point. I'll give him that one.
creating a game loop is just an educated guess. You could technically say everything in game development is an educated guess. Okay? Technically. Now, this is how you win more often than not. So what is the process? Okay? It's research. What is research? Qualitative data. Okay? What's qualitative data? I put it right here. This is direct feedback from players and surveys, reports in your games in Discord, watching players live in the game. Okay? So looking at qualitative data. I'm also looking at quantitative data. Okay? What's quantitative data? That's your stats. If I can spell. Holy cooked. Okay? And then competitors. This is how you improve your stats. This is the mental model. Okay? Research. What's step 2? Form hypothesis. That's supposed to be 2. Chill. Okay? Okay? Launch update. That's 3. Okay? What's 4? Check results. Check results. Did it work? Yes or no? If yes, awesome. Go back to doing more research, come up with your next hypothesis. If no, awesome. Revert the change, go back to doing research, form another hypothesis, and launch another update. This is the iterative cycle, okay? This is the exact thought process and mental model that I used to improve conversion rate of 9-figure e-commerce brands, and it's the exact same mental model that I've used in combination with David just executing like an absolute beast and being an absolute beast of a developer. Go follow him on Twitter. To improve stats, to get this game to the point where it's at, where it's making 6K USD a month within 2 weeks of launching. This is the
All right, let's play his fucking game. Let's see. It's called Hack a Business. Okay. 5.4K active. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Problem with your game is first the world. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Put feedback from my game into the Discord. I mean, it seems high quality. Shit. This is gonna copyright me for no reason, dude. I mean, it might not be copyrighted, but I don't know. I need to turn that off. Mick Ronalds. Okay. Yo, what the hell just happened? Okay. Speed shop. Upgrade your speed. I mean, it seems polished on every corner of it. And I realize my games don't always have the maximal polish. That can be a real problem. Let's see. Something I'm working on. Offline earnings. Hey. Okay, so I'm just hacking a business. Okay. I don't really know how to play this game. Maybe I should have paid more attention to the tut. But anyway. I'm pretty sure there was an area I just went to. Yep, I go down here. I hack one of these businesses. How is it legal to have these logos in your game? Honestly. Why does this guy pick me up, dude? That's so weird. Honestly, I don't like how I have to go all the way down here to upgrade shit. Like, I remember when Roblox games were more about upgrades all being in a UI. Or maybe that was more common than I thought. I mean, if we think back to like Mining Simulator, the upgrades were at a stand that you walked to, but having them all in a little stand, it's just, it can be kind of annoying to walk to sometimes, I can't lie. I have 6-7 cash. Ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. Anyway. You can't be copyrighted if it's a parody, which the game's using it as. Fair enough. Fair enough. But they're using their logos. Six, 7 cash. 6-7 ad credits to blow up your game. Smarty, you don't happen to know how games can have multiple particle emitters without performance issues? I know ways to optimize them. I know that they can cause problems. Are you asking me if I know the method? Is there like a special method, you know? I don't know of a special method besides turning down the rate and shit like that. keeping it client-sided, etc., distance-based. I mean, they're already distance-based. Maybe not that, but procedurally loaded. Let's see. Why am I not earning cash? Did I not do something right? Wait, I am earning cash. I'm just spending it right away. I want to upgrade my speed. Alright, not a bad game, right? It's simple. It's like a simulator. I've got a base. It's polished. It seems fairly unique. He said he was competing against this other game. I want to see this other game that he was talking about. So his competitor is called Oil Empire. Where'd Roblox go? Okay, come on. Open. Why is my computer lagging, dude? Pisses me off. Pissing me off, dude. Gotta reopen Roblox. Holy shit. Here's what I'm searching. Oil Empire. Okay. Okay, now I'm not sure. There's so many Oil Empire. Let's see. Oil Empire. Golden Machine. Okay. This is it. This is it! Is this actually his competitor, or is he just throwing a random game in his video, is my question. Okay, maybe this actually is. Equip the basic drill. Was this game first, or was his game first? Basic refinery. A basic ass drill. A basic bitch drill. Sell your gasoline. Okay. See, these games seem like something that a lot of people would like. But me personally, I find it kind of annoying to have to wander around everywhere. It just seems to be common across this genre. Like, who else finds this annoying to have to go across the map just to upgrade something or buy gasoline? Like, I know it makes the game more dynamic feeling, but like, I wish it was all in a UI. I'm one of those guys who wants everything to be UI. Save up 200 gasoline. I haven't earned gasoline yet. Wait, sell? Oh. I'm not doing something right. I think I need to use the actual refinery. Click Kingdom. I don't fucking know. Okay. Okay, here we go. Click this to get your shit. Smarty, brain rotette. What's that supposed to mean, buddy? I don't play brain rot. That's why I'm confused. Let's see. Give me 3 of these. Click sell when you want to sell. You're right. You're right. They should show that in the tutorial, because it doesn't come to my mind right away as somebody who doesn't play these games a lot, clearly. Alright, let's see here. I got some cash. Okay, do I have any gasoline yet? I got rid of it, so I must have sold it. Let's see. Alright, do I have to click it? I can't tell. Sell. Save up 200 gasoline and purchase your first totem for cash boost. Oh, give me that. I think I have to walk on it. Okay, that makes more sense. I need 200 gasoline. Egypt scored again. What does this have to do with anything, bro? I don't watch soccer. I don't give a shit about soccer. Stop talking about soccer in my chat. Holy shit, Argentina locked the fuck in. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway. Hey, please give me free stuff. Fuck off. I don't want to give you free stuff. Who's asking me for free stuff, dude? Is that a real person asking me for shit in this game? Fuck off. I got this. What do you mean you got this? Get out of my base. Go away. Leave. What are you people doing here? Can I block these people from getting in here? They're interrupting my personal space. I love these streams. Allows me to stretch out my 5-hour usage limit. A nice break. I can sit back and enjoy some tea. Well, that's good to hear. Glad you enjoy. Glad you enjoy it. I'm gonna check something on my other monitor. Have I gotten any sales on my shit? Probably not yet. But because I'm selling a meat for like a commissions coaching call. If somebody wants to get feedback on how they take their commissions. Has anyone purchased it? Nobody yet, I think. Figures. I think if I did a few videos, I would get a sale. So I'll keep making commission videos. Commission videos don't seem to get as many views, though, as, what is it, the other ones. When I'm dumb, I was thinking of Spain. Really? Why Spain, bro? Dude, I need some food, low-key. 200. Yay, I have a cash totem. Y'all, what do you think's better? Hack a business or oil empire? I honestly like this game better. The betrayal of Tizzy. Here's why. I don't have to move around as much to earn cash. I get it that it's hacking a business. I have to go into the business to hack it, but me personally, I don't want to have to even do that. I don't want to have to walk all that way. I don't even want to walk in a game. I'm so lazy I don't want to walk in a game. In a video game. No, I just don't like the distance. It adds more time, dude. Smarty has no clue what we're talking about. No, and it's getting on my fucking nerves. I don't know. What is a fucking World Cup? What is it? I don't care. Why do we care about soccer? Why do Americans care about soccer all of a sudden? We didn't care about it a few years ago. We didn't. Why now? Honest question. I'm not one of these guys who really like soccer. I don't care about soccer, honestly. To be fair, this game peaked at like 30k CCU, so it's not surprising you prefer it. Yeah. Well, it probably has advantages over his game. Well, his game's doing better now. What did his game peak at? Does anybody know? Is it just stayed trailing straight at 5k? Or what? I don't have any clue. Secure the damn airport. Tizzy said this game would be big, and then it went big. So I guess he had a right prediction. Why was he right? Whoa, the map looks kind of cool. I like the look. And y'all want to tell me my UI shit. Look at this front page game. This UI is so simple. So simple. It doesn't look good. That isn't what makes or breaks a game, dude. It's whether or not the game's fucking fun. I'll die on that hill. But, I mean, it's important to have your game polished. But it's about whether it's fun. This looks like a cool game. I'd like to make a game like this. What are other environments? Secure the airport. How about secure the jail? Defend the jail. I know prison break games have been done for the longest time. But what if it's like you're a guard in a prison and the prisoners are NPCs, unlike these other games like Jailbreak. That's an idea. The next game to blow up or do well, I think, will be my Dino Park. You should give it a try. I tried it yesterday. Seems addicting to me. I don't just try out anybody's games, my friend. You got to donate money to get me to do a game review stream. That's how it works around here. I do game review streams when we hit $100 in super chats. So pay up and we shall make it happen. So airport game is a twist on that new Animal Hospital. If you played it, it could be a new trend for a while. Yeah, maybe. Maybe shabby. Hang on, dude. I gotta get some caffeine and shit. Not my game, bro. It's like 10k CCU, bruh. Oh, really? Really, really. Follow me. Follow me. Let me create this shit. Hey. Oh, day one. Okay. This kind of reminds me of older Roblox games in a way. You see how much detail went into this? Dude, I love the art style. I love it. I like that it's not basic low poly. I also like that it's not over realistic. It's right in the middle. That is a sweet spot for sick looking builds, dude. This is a fucking sweet spot. Okay. What if I go out? What happens if I go out here? Criminals. Criminals. It's funny the criminals look like this. Criminals ain't that jacked. Criminals are weak. Some of them are jacked. Not all of them, though. I bet a lot more criminals are fat, because most Americans are fat. I wonder what percentage of criminals are obese. That's a real question. I wonder, because they always portray them as jacked badasses in movies. I'm like, if you're jacked, you're probably a smart, disciplined person who isn't going to end up in jail. Probably more likely, honestly. It just seems ironic. But you got to make them look hard and scary. But I don't think most criminals look like that. Let's just be honest. Smorty left us and went alone. Yes, I did. I got rid of you guys. I got rid of you assholes. Ooh. Criminals, take care of them. Can I just shoot their heads off? Do I get penalized if I just fucking kill them? Fuck you. Like, that seems easy to me. Just murder them. You're a criminal. Like, you just get shot, dude. It's probably going to penalize me for not just putting him in jail. Or do I get money if I put him in jail? Maybe that's what it is. Mission annoy Smarty failed. Yes! Mission failed successfully. I like the character animations. I mean, that and the faces. That definitely contributes to this game's art style and probably to its success. It has a cutesy style, you could say. Smarty sus boy confirmed. Alright, explain how that's sus. Explain in 2 seconds. Explain now. Alright. Is earning 5k Robux a day hard for a first ever published game? Yeah, it could be. That is hard for your first game. Unless it's really good. I don't earn that much right now. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is really sick. I like this. I like this tool. I can see through them. Well, look at what they're wearing underneath. It's their underwear. No, that's a shirt. That's a second shirt. That's not underwear. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. Wait, did this person have a gun? Wait, is that just a shirt with a gun on it? Or is that a gun? Did I just let somebody with a fucking gun into the airport? Shit. Hang on. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Who do you think you are, bucko? I'm putting you in jail. Oh my god, they're beating her ass. Whoa, guys. You don't need to murder your fellow criminals. God, you're all on the same team. I thought you were all with each other. Alright, yeah, we're good. This is the fun part of the game. I'm not finally figuring out the core loop. Alright. You're getting arrested. Yeah, you have to tase them first. Holy moly. Or else they try to beat you up. Watch these guys murder. They just brutally murder. Yeah. That's totally what happens in jail. And totally not something else that's worse than that, than getting your ass beat. Okay, let's see. You pass. Okay. Hey, mofo. Was that a gun? It's an iPhone. Okay. You pass. What if I try to arrest somebody who's not a criminal? What happens? Like, what if I try to arrest this guy? Does he try to beat me up? Alright, let him go. He doesn't try to beat me up. So only the criminals try to beat me up. And that's kind of how you know that you're right. He was a criminal. Whose game is this? I don't know. I don't know who made this. It was a good dev, clearly. They were skilled. Okay, pass. You pass, fool. You fucking pass. The hell? What the helly, dude? Go. You dumb? Move. Alright, I guess he's just waiting for the rest of the line. Closing, waiting for passengers to clear. Oh. Oh, I didn't see this part of the line. This is where the art style really gets good. Because now the art style ties in with identifying the criminals. He racked it to Tizzy. No way. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yes, I did, actually. When will you review other games? Maybe one day. No, one day when you donate me money. When you super chat. How about that? Let's see. He got bored and started skipping through the vid. No shit, dude. No shit. What do you expect me to watch every last second when he's saying something that doesn't need to be heard? No offense. Like, do you really watch every YouTube video and you... Oh, I watch the sponsors. I watch every word. No. Get over it. Get over it, 2Byte. We skipped like 1 minute total. You'll be fine. I'm gonna rewind, alright. The tizzy glazing needs to end. Alright, here we go. It needs to end at once. Alright, here we go. What do I do? Me need this. I'm dying! I fucking died! Ugh. Shot. How much should I donate to review my game? I don't know how much is left. I haven't actually totaled it up. We might be past. I might owe you guys a game review stream already, but once we hit $100 in super chats, my guess is we might be past that. I don't know. I have to add it up across the recent streams. But we're probably, if you donate like $20, we'll do a game review stream. I guarantee that. Because that would, if we aren't there yet, we're like $10, $20, $30 away. I don't know how far. Let's see. Bag's waiting. Buddy died to fire. I did. I didn't know it would set on fire. I've never played this before. What am I supposed to do? I quit. I can donate €5. All right. Well, that helps. Anything assists the cause. Assists the mission. Dress to impress. What girls play on Roblox. Alright. I will be right back. I gotta get food, dude, or else I'm gonna die of starvation alive. No way, Clip Kingdom. Is that real? Are they really extending access to Fable 5? They should just keep on extending it forever. Like, remember when we were in the COVID lockdowns for school years ago? But that was for me in middle school. I don't know if you were in school. They just kept on extending that shit. Oh, 3 weeks. Oh, a month. Oh, all of summer. Oh, 6 more months. Yeah, just do that for our Fable limits, dude. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, he's back. Whoa. Hello. I have some microwave chimichangas and a monster. I know. Health food 101. Hey, the gym's got to balance it out somehow. That's the equation. Junk food times gym equals healthy, right? Right? Alright. Anyway, though, 20 minutes for some chimmies is crazy. Hey. Give your boy some rest. Give your boy a chance to chill out for 1 minute. Alright, let's see. What flavor is it? I like the normal ones, dude. But I got the low carb. It's just the normal ass monster, just with low sugar, you know? One of these needs to be microwaved again. Yeah, monster maxing. Yeah, kids, you shouldn't be here, but don't try this at home. May or may not be good for you. Alright, but anyway. Yeah, we gotta actually record content, because I promised I'd actually record something today. And we're gonna do that. What is gonna make this channel grow? Is the question. Content about AI. I love AI. I love it. If you're new here, you should know that. I mean, even if you're new here, you should know that, because that's how much I love it. But yes, we're going to be making some AI content. My max CCU ever. Probably 747 in a stupid-ass game called Poop Land. Next question. No spam. Yeah, next. No spam. Has anybody played this? TNT Sandbox. This is the type of game I'd like to make because this shit's so simple. It's like Minecraft, except about blowing up TNT. Has anyone played this game? Tell me in chat right now. See, here I am asking a question again. I'm going to cook your guys' brain cells. Oh no, a question! I have to think! Only people who were in here earlier know what I'm talking about. We love eating food, man. We love it. How much time did you fill the 500 engaged players bar? I haven't! Don't remind me of this. I fucking haven't. I'm failing to fulfill my requirements. Impossible to hit 500 high engaged 16 plus players. It's impossible. You heard it from chatter. It's impossible. How do you expect me to? I'm joking. Is it impossible? No, but it's very hard, right? It's hard, even hard for me. I'm still trying to figure it out. So if you want somebody to tell you how to do it, don't ask me. Ask someone else. Is the shit hard to fill? It's hard as fuck, dude. Nobody's answered me. Nobody has answered my question, damn it. Answer the question. Has anybody played this? TNT Sandbox. No one's answered it. I'm going to take this as a no. But, I mean, you literally just blow this up. I tried this. I was like, will this kill me? Nope. Wait, how far can I dig down? Hang on. Nah. Yeah, I found this on Roblox. I'm like, this shit's so fucking simple. I could copy this. I have a voxel game. It just sucks. Oh, I'm not talking about Ares 9, by the way. I don't think that game sucks. Thank you very much. When the fuck are we getting GPT 5.6? You guys can tell my caffeine's starting to kick in. When are we getting GPT 5.6? I need it now. Hell yeah, we're extending Fable 5 to July 12th. I gotta text Dad this. I gotta text Dad. He's outside. He probably heard me yelling it. Alright. Boom. Fable 5 is the best AI model in the world. What do you mean, what's that, Berksy? What do you mean? Best AI in the world. We love AI on this channel. Dude, we might need to take a detour. I said we'd make a video, but we won't. We need to work on a game. Distraction maxing. Unless we turn it into a video. Alright, we're getting Tizzy off of here. We're going. Give me... Ares 9. Yes! Hell yeah! Ares 9. Give it to me. Fuck! Studio open! Codex, you're stupid, but we're gonna utilize you. Exploit Codex for profit! Yes. Dude, you gotta exploit Codex for profit. He's your slave. He was born on this planet to make you money. The hell? Do you honestly think Codex is here to just sit there and just be on your computer and do nothing? No. Is he there to sit there and, oh, Codex is here to make me a cute little app? No! Codex is here to make us rich. Rich, 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 rich. Money, 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 money. Front page game. Easy. Not easy, but still. Fuck. Give me GPT 5.6. Give me GPT 5.6 already. I need it. The fuck? 5.6. When? When? Oh, everybody's freaking out like me too. Where is it? Released by July 9th. Get the hell out of here. Everybody wants it to drop today. Everybody thinks it's going to drop July 9th. I need it now because 5.5 is retarded. 5.5 is an idiot. The hungriest for money won't get you anywhere. You all right, 12-year-old? Okay, somebody, we might need to mute this guy. Are you, how old are you? Are you 11? Leave. This stream isn't for you. Money hungry. Bro, you have never paid a bill in your life, Mr. 10-year-old. Imagine this. You wake up, you owe people $1,000. Or else you can't drive a fucking car because your insurance is going to go away. You can't drive your car at all, even if you're doing it illegally because you don't have gas. Imagine having bills, little guy. You are going to be money hungry in a few years. I'm going to call it. You're going to be money hungry as hell. Yes, I'm money hungry. Bitch. I don't mean that as an insult. I'm trying to make money because I got to live. All right. I reacted to you reacting to Tizzy. Good, bro. Good. Let the reactions react to the reactions of the reactions. You can tell my monster's kicking in. No need to pay for car insurance. Just drive properly. I need to calm down for 1 minute. You cannot drive without insurance or else they fucking fine you. They fine you. Do you not know this? Where do you live? In the US, they fine your ass. Oh, you didn't have insurance. Bro, you just made the kid cry. Good. He said I'd go nowhere. Get the hell out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge, dude. You better be money hungry. Or you're cooked. You're cooked. Anyway. Aries 9. What the flip? I keep opening the wrong Roblox studio place. Hello, welcome to the wrong place. Hello. Hello, welcome. No, I don't want to work on Destroy a Skyscraper. Fuck that game. I live in mainland Europe. Mainland Europe. Do you need insurance to drive? Bro, are you like even driving age? How old are you? Yes, it's required. What is the fine for driving without insurance in United States? What is it? What is the fine? $50,000 to $5,000, dude. And how about in Idaho? Because I'm from Idaho. $75 fine and additional court costs. You know, that's not that much, but still, I don't want to do it. How about that? You know, if it's the first offense, though, you're going to pay less for the first offense than you pay in car insurance. Maybe it's a way to save money. It's actually less money for the first fine in Idaho than to actually pay my insurance. Save money, live better. Alright, but anyway. 5K USD is light cheese. Alright, sure it is. Anyway. Arena match. Yo guys, we have a game called Aries 9. Have you guys ever used Codex? 5.3 Codex Spark. That's my man right there. 5.3 Codex Spark codes at 1,000 tokens per second. Watch this. Make it so that the crosshair is bigger and then sync the changes directly into Studio using MCP board. Watch how fast this fucker codes. And everybody wants to tell me, don't code with AI. Get the hell out of here, dude. You've never used AI if you say that. You definitely haven't used Codex Spark 5.3. You know what they say? They're going to make a new model, one of the GPT 5.6 models, code at 750 tokens per second, and it's going to be smarter. That's going to be insane. You know how fast that is? That's coding so damn fast, it's like coding at the speed of light. Alright, this is taking a second because it's running a command, but this is usually a very fast process. Like, it will code so quickly. When it actually writes code, just watch how fast this chat moves. It's way faster than 5.5. Especially on X high. I should be using high. Aries 9. 5.3, bro's getting desperate. Then you don't know. You don't know what 5.3 Codex Spark is. I said Codex Spark. That is fast mode. 5.6 is out? No. Nope. Did you take any of the advice you got yesterday? What advice? Are you talking about the guy shitting on me on Discord? That's not advice. That's just some bullshit. It had a couple grains of rice of truth in there, but not much. Alright, anyway. Is Spark Codex's Fable? Oh no. It's just super fast. Like, look at him, how fast this thing's moving. It's running into issues with my tool like usual. Shit. Hang on. I gotta edit something in MCP board. Y'all, should I just up and sell MCP board already? MCP board, $599 a month for a license. You know, we have something called MCP board, and it will help you to code Roblox games with AI. No, it actually will. Maybe it was the tool all along. I know, right? No, it's having fucking bullshit from old studio plug. It's claiming there's old versions of the plugin. I'm like, all right, let's just fucking remove it then. We need to remove them. We need to delete them. Hang on. The fuck is bored? Okay, this is bored. Anyway. Hang on. Okay. Codecs. Where is codecs on this monitor? Okay, there isn't one. Okay. Calm down. I'm not going to calm down. Alright. Getting riled up today. Let's go. I need... MCP board K. Two-way. Shooting yourself in the foot using MCP board. Yeah, you've never fucking used MCP board in your life, buddy. You don't even know what it is. I don't want to hear shit. It's just delete the old bridges and plugins. Only keep latest one. Delete them, bruh. Fucking delete them. But anyway. Updated the crosshair size. Let's see. I'd shoot myself in the foot if I didn't use MCP board. MCP board automatically sets up your repo syncing and your MCP server without you moving a finger. Name another Roblox tool that does that. There's always some fucking connect button. Pissing me off. That's why I don't use other people's tools. I can't mine! I can't mine. You broke the drill. It does nothing. I think using Azul is the mode. Bro, you're always saying it's broken or has issues. That doesn't fucking mean that it's fucking useless, my guy. Know the difference. When you're building something and it's in production, it's gonna have bugs. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that the core tooling is wrong or is broken as a whole. I think using Azul. What is Azul? No. Nope. MCP board is better than Azul if you're optimizing for speed. MCP board is my private tooling that's gatekept. But the reason is it has full automaticity. What's the goal of it? Everything's automated. Roblox has their own MCP, yeah, and it crashes when you try to use it on multiple places. I'm not a one project type of guy, and that pisses a lot of people off. That's fine. Be pissed off. I like to make 10 games at a time. I'll make so many damn games, and I will not apologize for it. Oh, they're worse quality. Oh! And I got 10 games done. Show me your 10 games. Yeah, the only way I can make multiple games at the same time is with my own tool. A Roblox MCP is fine, does not crash for me in multiple instances. Really? Does it connect automatically? Probably not. Had no issues with it with 2 studio instances open? Okay. Okay. I'm probably basing my perception of it off of early versions, but I still doubt its ability. Alright, let's see here. Da 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 da. There's automatic connection that's basic. Okay. Let's see here. Aries 9. If my mother makes one bad dish, that doesn't mean all the other ones will be bad. Yeah, exactly. Azul and default Roblox MCP is more than enough. We can agree to disagree, my friend. You have never used my tool, so I don't really think it's fair for you to criticize it. Oh, it's not gonna be downloadable in public. Yeah, it's not downloadable in public. That's the worst thing about my tool for you, is you can't use it. But I developed it because I saw gaps and I saw issues, and hey, it fixed it. I can now mine. Why does it get reset though right after? I saw a lot of issues, and maybe some of those have been fixed, fair enough. But I mean, does your repo syncing get set up automatically when you make a new project? Well, Azul? I don't think so. Are agents able to manage Azul? No. An MCP board allows for agents to manage their own repo syncing and everything, so you don't have to do a thing. Did you fix the lag in your game? No, I don't know how to fucking do it. I never had issues, whereas you had issues with your tool. Well, no shit, because those plugins are established in the community, and you're not getting the in-dev version. I'm using the in-dev version live. That doesn't mean the entire thing is shit, so I don't want to hear it, dude. Hope this isn't the end. No, it's not the fucking end result. Stop. Okay, y'all need to shut up about things that are early. You can criticize shit, but if it's early, like, just chill out. It's all my work is early. If you're seeing MCP board, it's early. If you're seeing Ares 9, it's early. Shit's early, except that things are prototypes. Smarty, we need to take a chill pill. No, thanks. I'm good. I'm good. Not everyone's here to come at you, bud. Kind of seems like it. But anyway. I'm good. Don't tell me to take chill pills, mister. Alright, Argentina won. Who cares? I'm gonna straight up mute people talking about soccer. Because I'm like, dude, I don't care about soccer, bro. Who cares? Who cares about soccer? Who giving a shit? Anyway. Ares 9, I need this. So I want you to make it so that the game has less lag in loading in a new version of, like, the rendering of the voxels. Because right now it lags. Like, it's reprocessing everything. Damn it. Watching football's for chuds. Prove me wrong. Yeah. Watching soccer's for chuds. I don't want to watch soccer, dude. It's not my thing. A bunch of men drinking together watching grown men kick a ball. I don't have a problem with football, American football. But soccer is just like, what the fuck are we doing? Soccer's for people in the UK. Soccer's for people who with a British accent. It's not for Americans. What are we even doing, guys? Like, soccer is not a US sport. I'm sorry. It's not, like, everybody else calls football, they call soccer football in other countries because that's their football. American football is where we're throwing the ball, you know, and there's an end zone. Yeah. American football. Yeah, it's just football. But, yeah, soccer's for the entire globe besides the United States. Exactly what I'm saying. If you're from the U.S., why do we care about soccer all of a sudden? Nobody used to care about it. And now everybody's in my face. Oh, Argentina won. Oh. Dude, I don't care. Why is it called football if it's thrown in the U.S.? Don't ask questions. I don't know. I did not decide the name. But anyway. American handball. Yeah. No, please don't call it that, for the love of God. Ugh. Sheesh. The fuck? It's broken again. God. I fucking hate Codex. I want to murder him. We need to, like, gang up on Codex and murder him in his sleep, because Codex sucks. Like, I hate Codex 5.5. I need 5.6. I don't have a Claude subscription right now. Damn it. I'm back to posting videos, so I have money for that type of shit. But, yeah, it's not good. Like, Codex is retarded. He can't do anything right. It's annoying. But hey, whatever. There's only one part in the American footy where you kick the ball. Yeah. We should protest. We should protest this. We should protest GPT 5.6 not being out already at OpenAI headquarters today. What the actual hell, dude? Rebuild the UI for choosing free build, etc. Also make it so in free build mode the arena doesn't spawn. It's just empty area. Also make it so that on all game modes the mining depth is way deeper, and also at a bedrock layer you can't mine through. Because right now it's not deep enough. Okay. Can someone raid my friend? No. I don't want to. Codex has an IQ of 100 trillion. Yeah. I'm genuinely thinking about making a VR game on Roblox. Yes, you should. Why'd your voice just mog all of us just now? I don't know. Did I mog all of you? I don't know how that happened. I guess it just did. All right. Let's see here. We got a lot of shit going on. I clean the stale board and MCP plugin bridge clutter without touching studio or game repos. Okay, good. It deleted that fuck ass shit. Holy moly. Thank God. Oh yeah, I never tested my custom Roblox plugin. Meshsmith. Select a mesh part to edit. Okay. Meshes. Mesh parts. Woo! Give me a damn mesh part. Oh, it's not my mesh, so I can't do it. Okay. Insert object mesh part. Wow. Okay. So I really have to add my own, huh? Wild Wild Worlds. Okay. What the helly? Okay, this is my mesh confirmed. Okay, it's loading. I'm testing my plugin. It's in the right. Loading mesh. Okay. It's taking forever. I don't think it works. I think it does not. I think it... Oh, it just crashed my studio. How great is that? Oh my god. At least Codex keeps working. Reopen. Okay. No, yo, for real, check out the plugin. Okay. What is the plugin? Polymap? Oh, I've seen that. That's an old plugin. I might have tried that a long time ago. I'm not going to use it right now. You know, plugins are a great video topic. Since this stream is supposed to be about Roblox development content, that's a really good topic, is plugins. People love watching that shit. In fact, I should put that on my map, actually. Because we're tracking all the video topics that get views. Holy shit, do plugins get views, dude. Plugins, like right here, 143k views. I know it's from 3 years ago, but still. A lot of views. Let's see. What we got? We gotta put this in here. Bingo, bango, bongo. Soon we will record some videos this stream. I've promised it to you guys, so we have to. Let's see. 5 plugins you need to build better. Let's see. Oh, this is a plugin video, but that one didn't get that many views. Shorts. Shorts are the ones that really get the most views with plugins. Holy shit. You see this? So you guys want a trick for making popular Roblox development content? Here it is. Make yourself shorts about plugins. This plugin will change the game for Roblox development. They just get views. And you can also post these on TikTok, like you guys were mentioning. TikTok as well. And that will get you a ton of views on TikTok. So that's like a hot topic. I don't know why people like plugins so much. They just think they're going to be like a cheat code. Everybody wants a cheat code, right? So if they think it's going to be their cheat code, they're going to use it. There you go. What's that app doing? You're doing the map on Roblox Studio. What do you mean? This created July 26, 2026, not old man. You're thinking of a different plugin? Yeah. I might be thinking of a different plugin, but it doesn't matter because it's the same function, right? It's the exact same thing, dude. If it's the same thing, then it's probably an updated version of it. Because I remember that from years ago. Dude. Row Builder made a plugin video today. Smart. Smarty, the plugin I linked came out last month. Okay, what does it matter, dude? Why are you so insistent on details, bro? Sometimes it gets annoying, I have to be honest, VR. Like, I know you're my mod, but it's like, dude, who cares? Why do you care so much? Okay, you're right, I'm wrong. You got it. You win. You win. There you go. You happy? Anyway. God. We need to fix this. Let's see. Make this thing have no visible white area on the inside. Just outlines. Won't try to hurt it, and it's way different than the other one. It's a good thing to have on your plugins. Not trying to be annoying, just trying to help out. All right, fair enough. I know. I appreciate you trying to help out. It's just sometimes you're really insistent on small details. I'm like, okay, we get it. That's all. But the... Yeah, no, but I definitely remember, like, having a plugin like that be popular years ago. So I think there must be an updated version. Maybe he re-uploaded it. Or maybe there was somebody else who made a plugin before him that had the same function. Whatever it is, I'm just saying. There was a plugin years ago like that. And I know that we've tried it. Smarty is the knower of everything. Don't try to give him feedback. That's not at all what I'm saying, Clip. I'm saying if you're constantly saying... Oh, no, it's this way, it's that way. No, you're wrong. If it's incessant, it's annoying. So if it's like constantly like, okay, let's just calm down. You know, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, good to see the early stream today. Hello. Yes, hello. It's finally early. Really, it's just a normal time for me, finally. God. Oh, it made the UI look way better, but this fucking tutorial's shit. Rebuild the tutorial to barely have words. It just guides you through it and highlights shit like you're an idiot and tells you what to click on. And then it just goes to the next step when you complete the click. Yo, this looks better. It still looks like AI. I think we need to remove this. Remove this too. Arena match. Hey, that looked clean. I think it actually deployed the code. Oh, shit. It's not... Okay, so it's updated. I think the crosshair's a little bit too big. Now, and arena match... Hey, this looks... let's see. Arena match doesn't have the Coliseum when it should. Just free build. Shouldn't have it. Okay, there we go. Yo, I'm back. 3-2. Messi, Sui. Bro, keep talking about soccer. I'll mute you. This isn't a soccer stream. I'm just going to straight up mute people who do that. I'm not a soccer guy, so it's going to kind of get on my nerves. All right. Sad for Ronaldo. Bro, this ain't a soccer group chat. If you want to talk about soccer, how about this? You want to talk about soccer on the stream with people in the stream? Here's what we're going to do for you. We're going to do something really nice. We're going to point you to this channel. Join the Discord in the description. You go to off topic. All right? Continue in off topic, my guy. It's pinned. It's the pinned comment. Go to off topic. That's where this belongs. All right. Anyway. Smarty, will there be a time where you make the UI yourself and make AI scripts to work? Nope. No, sir. Not in any short period of time. My plan is just to make the UI better with AI. I'd rather learn how to make it better with AI than sit here and make it all myself, because that shit takes forever. I'm building a tool in MCP board that should help with UI. Make it so that the damn... let's see. Fucking... new UI lab UI shows it's still old one in app. Oh, okay. MCP board still has my fucking old UI editor. We built a new UI editor. Codex is just being retarded and didn't replace the screen. Because I do need to test the UI mining. UI mining. You'll see what that is. Leaf makes UI on stream pretty fast in Figma. Okay. Clip it and send it to me and I'll take a look. How about that? Clip it, send it to me, then I'll decide if I want to do it. I think Smart is too AI, deep in the AI workflow, so it's too late for him to change. I am too attached to speed to not use AI. Like, I know VR is one of the people who is not a hater, who is the most critical of my use of AI. I get it. You don't like AI. Whatever. I mean, my thought is, if my execution with AI is bad in any way, it's time to improve how I use AI, not throw it out altogether. Throwing the baby out with the bathwater is stupid. Like, everybody thinks, oh, the quality's bad because of AI. No, it's not bad because of AI. My games are not as good as they could be because of AI. It's because of how I'm using it. It's because of a lack of specificity. We talked about this yesterday on Discord with VR. A lack of specificity. Maybe I'm sitting here, I'm telling it, hey, change the UI, but I'm not telling it how to change the UI, you know? That's my problem. Like, the more, and it can be autistic levels of detail, but like the more specificity you have, the better. Like this. Make it so that when you join the game, the Ares IX logo flies down into the spot of the title, and also make it so that it's actually on top, and then make it so that the buttons are filling up the entire area of the box that we already have there when you join the game. Take off build, break, and fight. Take off the text for choose arena, and make it so that the arena match has less text. It's much shorter, just right, underneath arena match. Fight other players in PvP. That's it. And then change it so that it says, instead of deploy to arena, it just says deploy, and make it a bigger text level. Same for the create blank yard and open directory one. Also, make it so that there's a list of active free build servers right below this, and this is shown in the same screen. So you're gonna have to make the Ares IX logo on top. It kind of smoothly tweens in with a transparency effect and a move down tween. And then I want you to make it so that it also kind of pulsates while it's sitting there. It sizes up and down, up and down, up and down, kind of smoothly, repeatedly across time. And then I also want you to make it so that whenever I hover across any one of these, it kind of has like a cool flash effect, kind of like the deploy button on the class screen. It has like a cool like shining effect. I want that to play when you hover over these, and then I also want the UI to kind of scale up a bit whenever I hover over it as well. So I want it to like scale up on hover, and it should look really clean. And then like the server list should be below. It should be collapsible, uncollapsible, etc. Let's see. So like that, like really specific, and I probably could get more specific than that, but I could just keep on drilling the details, drilling the point home of how I want it to look. And like the more you drill on specificity of shit that looks like shit, like I know this UI could be better, it got slightly better. Because I wasn't specific enough, it didn't make it even better. And I know AI might hallucinate and mess shit up. Specificity helps fight that. So I'm for that. Like, okay, see this screen tweens in. I know it's not perfect design, but now it looks smoother. Like it looks smoother whenever I'm joining the game, because we added some effects. Like maybe the Guardian, Marksman, Scout, Siege. Make it so each one of the class types also tweens whenever I click on it or hover over it, like, or switch. And I'll also add a similar flash effect when you switch classes and click on a different one to the entire thing, and use Clips Descendant on the actual frame or button. Here we go. Not enough autistic, Smarty. You didn't say vector 2 and color UUID. I know, right? Not enough autism. You got an autism max on your prompts. That's actually it sounds like a joke, but it's actually a strategy. The more autistic you are, the more results you'll get with AI. AI for debugging. Yep. How do you have so many credits to Codex? Because I made a fucking mistake and paid $200 to those mofos. You should focus on the core loop. Agreed. We will. But first, I'm fixing some simple shit. Like core loop, you're right. All your focus should go back to the core loop. I realize sometimes I dip into polish, get focused on other things. You're definitely right. The core loop is core. Obviously, also the onboarding. This is definitely part of the core loop. Choosing your character. Let's see. Scout. Deploy. Hey, we should make it so that when you deploy, there's like a little effect that like flashes out from you. I flash as green because I am a scout. Oh shit, I have the fucking select tool. Well, Smarty's being ultra specific. I know, I'm being so hyper specific. Polish is the easiest shiny object to drive you into a black hole. Yeah, but you also need it. You also need polish. Yo, never use AI for UI. Bullshit. You gotta just learn how to actually use it properly to make good shit. Okay, let's see. Is this fucking update in MCP board? Let's see. The fuck is MCP board? What the fuck is MCP? I got too many apps on my dock. Holy shit, dude. Okay, anyway. Board dev, UI. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hey, UI lab. Okay. So UI lab is our new UI lab. Like it's the new cool feature. Components. So this thing can literally save like components, animations, preview and simulator. This is fucking sick. So let's have Codex actually run a test on the UI lab. Like I want to see, because I added this thing called UI mining. And this is the type of thing I don't want to show, but I just will. Because I don't want to show all the features of my tool. This is just one. Because it's like a good idea. Alright. Run this now. Okay. Like the simulation thing isn't working. Let's see. There's no layout spec. Okay. But basically it can mine UI, aka generate them. Use image gen. Okay. Build done. Yeah. So it's loading something right now, but we'll try that out. At this current moment, making UI in Figma and then making UI make it work. Mog's AI made UI. We'll see. We'll see when my process improves. We'll put that shit to the test because I want to see how my new workflow works. Because I can basically, like, this is designed for like modular UI assembly. Figma, Mog, UI, AI, so hard. Yeah. Well, it can look good. But the time spent is what's really important. Like, how much time are you spending is the real question. Okay. Making UI in Figma does not take more than 1 hour. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's see here. So I can simulate this shit. But does Figma do this? Huh. Does Figma allow me to simulate Roblox UI inside of a fucking app? I don't think so. With functionality and all? Nope. Let's see. Components. Holy shit. Don't steal my shit. I will sue you. How about that? This is my idea. If anybody adds this to an app, I might just have to sue them. It's a good idea. How do I trademark this? I mean, they just want bright colors. Yeah, my tool is going to kill Sigma. So good. Plus, it will be open source. I want to see your tool. How to sue if they don't show it. What do you mean? I mean, if somebody tries to make a tool publicly that does what this is doing right here. I'm gonna sue your ass. Her. If you spend 1 hour making Elite UI, who cares? Are all the hours in your day so insanely precious you have to work at sonic speed every second? I care. I have to work at sonic speed every second. You got me. Like what Josh just said here. Get back to your AI slop. Hell yes. It's exactly what we're here to do. See, is this fucker done? Is this fucking bitch done with my work? No. Let's see. The drill's still fucking broken, so I shouldn't be handing it to Codex Spark. Making UI and AI versus Figma is okay versus K for real. Okay, I'm leaving now. Going to beach? You're going to the beach? Hey, I gave you the idea to go to the beach. That was my idea. This is not originality, Josh. You stole it. I didn't see you text me. You didn't even text me to go to the beach. What the hell? That was my idea. Have fun, Joshy. Yeah, have fun. Have fun. Beach is slang for pushing carts. Yeah, he's gonna go push carts at the beach. How about that? Fucking hell. Okay, guys, we're going to test out free build mode here in a bit, because we've added a new mode to the game, basically, where, and yes, this is loading in progressively, but you can, like, build, and that's all there is. So, because I know that it's a voxel game, so some people will want that. Why the fuck are my builds disappearing after I place them? We're going to fix that. If there is one problem with AI development, I'll give you that. Is you'll get caught up fixing the AI's retarded bugs, and then you'll be blocked from working on your core loop. So unless you're using like multiple agents, I need to remember to keep on pushing new features, rather than just getting stuck fixing AI's bullshit. So, new feature, maxing, let's see. I'm gonna start a new freeform to kind of visualize some of my thoughts on AI development. Hang on, load. Freeform is ass, bro. It's ass. It's so slow. It's the slowest app I've ever used when you have a lot of boards. It's taking 1 second. It's opening a new tab on my other screen. But anyway, back here. VR, I can time you out, by the way. Keep it clean. Oh, man. Keep it clean, bucko. You better watch, I guess. Smarty, you stick to the AI slop. Josh can push carts near the beach. Everyone who says cart pushing is timed out for 5 minutes. Damn. That's brutal, Josh. That's brutal over a joke. Maximum brutality. Alright, well, I'm here for it. As in, I'm witnessing it. Doesn't mean I support it. Anyway. Smarty, why don't you script AI to be better somehow? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. It just takes a lot of fucking work. All right, it's gonna do the UI mining. We're gonna mine for some UI like we mine Bitcoin. That's the idea. But anyway, let's see here. So, I'm gonna lay out some thoughts. So AI development, right? Let's see. So, we got our core loop. Core loop. Yellow. Yellow, blue. Okay. So basically, the core loop is what we want to focus on. Most of our stuff should just center around the core loop because that's how the game is played. But whenever we're coding, right? Bugs happen. Bugs. Let's see. Can I get a little bug? Bugs. And then what happens? So usually when we're coding with AI, we get like 70% of core loop functions. And then this happens too, like when you're coding without AI, but it's different with AI because it creates weird bugs because it's based on hallucination. So what happens is we get caught up in bugs, and then now instead of working on the core loop, time, attention, tokens. Let's see. Your time, your attention, and your tokens go into fixing those bugs. And really what AI allows is it's parallelization. And that means we can have multiple agents, right? So I'm kind of laying out my thoughts here. We can have agent 1. This guy is focused on, let's see, core loop. Core loop. Get kills. Claim center. Earn points. Win the round. Yeah, so that's basically the core loop of Ares 9. Ares 9 so what happens is if we only have one agent, progress on the core loop stalls, and then goes into bugs, which you already mentioned. And then that halts polish, and the core loop. But really, right, things also go, a lot of effort goes into polish too. So like say, let's see. Let's add a paintbrush for that. Polish can include like tweens, fancy UI effects, particles, transitions, adds to continuity and dopamine, feedback, satisfaction. Does not necessarily progress main core loop. So this is the problem, right? I think it's useful to see this as like a visual diagram is what I'm trying to lay out here, because what ends up happening is, right, our effort transitions over time toward bugs like roadblocks. Let's see. And to polish. And then those are the two main things that end up being distractions. So really what needs to happen is, right, don't ditch AI altogether. You need to keep work going on all fronts at once. So agent 1, core loop. Agent 2, bugs. And your tooling needs to support multiple agents, right? You can't just be using tools that don't detect whether scripts are going to get overwritten and shit. Let's see. Core loop bugs, agent 2, agent 3, bugs. So like you might have a few agents on bugs. Let's see. Agent 4, polish. But really agent 1, and you might have multiple agents on that, but agent 1 needs to stay focused on that. Like agent 1 is your crown jewel of getting the game done. Let's see. I used to make diagrams like this last year. Maybe Tizzy inspired from me. I was the original diagram creator in Roblox development videos. Thank you very much. Actually, you know what? I think the Dev King might have been earlier to it, but in recent times, it was I. Alright, let's see. My little diagram. So now here's what we need to do, is we need to kind of track what are these agents doing, and how does it line up with this? Right? So this one's probably, we'll call this this is bugs agent 1 fast. So this is the fast bug fixer because this is a Codex Spark. This one, I think this is the one. Let's see, this one, is this one on core loop? No, this one's on polish. Okay. Put that one on polish. And then this one, we'll call this one core loop. There we go. Let's see. Smarty brainstorming before GTA 6. Yup. Yup. Duckable Mogs, your live views. Nerd. Alright, there's a bunch of people I need to tell to fuck off. Let's see. Smarty, stop LARPing TF2. I wasn't reading chat. Who here needs to fuck off? Smarty, in your opinion, who's the biggest LARPer in the Roblox community? I don't know, dude. I love how the minute we crack out a diagram, we get the nerd comment. Like, that's how you know you're talking to somebody who's doesn't know how to think. Doesn't know how to think on the deeper levels. It's alright, buddy. You can go to the small brain channels. Cooper Turner, wow. Love all. Yes. Don't love all. Don't love your haters. Let's see. What do you prioritize when making these AI games? I prioritize speed. Bro, Josh is screaming at me to get off Do Not Disturb. I haven't gotten off Do Not Disturb on Discord in years. It's been years. Fine then. I'm inside. I'm inside voice chat right now, Josh. What do you got to say, huh? What you got to say? I'm in. I'm not going on Do Not Disturb. On iMessage. What up?
Yo, I wanted to call you.
Then call me. You're calling me right now. You're trying to call me on my phone or what? They're not gonna.
Yeah, your actual phone.
They're not gonna hear you if we're on phone.
That's right. Do you want to go to the beach?
I mean, I want to go to the beach, just not right now.
Well, we're going like right now.
Going right now, damn.
Yeah, me and Cooper.
Alright, I saw him in chat. Bro just straight up leaks his full first and last name.
I know, right?
Bro doxes himself. Let's see. Low-key Smarty, make Aura farming game. It will be big hit. Yeah.
Yo, just end stream so we can go to the beach.
You guys just go to the beach without me and I'll show up a little bit late.
Okay.
We got hours.
Higgins Point. Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll go to a point.
Alright.
Alright, peace out.
See ya.
Later. Alright, is Cooper a new character? He's a new character in the Smartyverse. Yep. Yeah. He's our friend. Alright, here we go. He knows Josh very well. Let's see. Yo, what the hell? So this is the core loop agent, this is the bugs agent, and this is the... let's see. Oh. Oh, I love it. Smarty needs to go to the beach and overthink ideas. Yep, exactly. Fuck the day ones, ghost them on the beach, and keep making AI slop. Exactly, dude. Why would we go to the beach when we have AI to generate games for us? No, that was my idea to go to the beach. He better be hitting me up to go to the beach. He better not go without me. Or at least without me being aware of it. You're not allowed to go to the beach without me, Josh. Alright, let's see. Bugs, Agent 1, fast. Don't ghost the day ones. We're playing, bro. Ghost the day ones. AI slot maxing, we love it. When was the last time you coded your something yourself? Not an insult. I know. I can tell you're not insulting me. There's a huge difference. You can tell when someone's insulting me. At Josh, just joshing with you. Yeah, we're all joshing around. We're all joshing around. I gotta use that one more often. We're just fucking joshing around, dude. Making AI slop. Okay. Holy shit. So we've nerd maxed. And we got the nerd shit going. Polish agent, bugs agent. We need more bug agents though. Here's what I'm realizing, right? Here's the big realization. This diagram will maximize your UI, your AI use. Because here's the thing, right? If you can always reroute your attention to the core loop, you will always get the most done. If the core loop is on top, it should literally be physically on top of your other agents. It should be dominating them. It should be stomping on their necks. It should be fucking the big boss core loop agent. Because that is the main thing that needs to keep pushing. And then you should literally write down what are your core loop actions. We've already done this. So like get kills, claim and defend center, earn points, win the round. Like how do I make that better? How do I make the core loop better is how this game gets better. Like obviously the bugs matter. But those should be fixed by agents that aren't the core loop one. Still are being treated as invalid placements on the map. Okay. Smarty, you look like a Chad with that hat. Not looks maxing Chad, really. Well, good. I don't want to look like Clav. Good. Cooper needs to not use his full name as YouTube user. Too much public data to have your name as your profile. Yeah, he does. You remind me of Clav a lot. Oh, God. I do not want to associate with that man. Let's see. Making AI slop is a big risk or win. Yep. And with that cap, you look 6+ years younger. Do I? 6+ years younger is crazy. When will Jimmy join back on the Smartyverse? Whenever I add him to stream. I haven't had him on stream in a long time. Bugs, agent, 2, deep. So we have the fast agent, we have the deep agent. So claim the center. How can we make the core loop hit better? Oh my god, the UI got messed up. Whatever. Okay. The game's kind of loading in weird, but I think it's reducing lag when it does that. Like, I think we just need a loading screen in this game, honestly. Smarty, if you could reverse time 3 years, would you create your own AI software? Yeah. I mean, well, would I? Probably not. I don't know. I thought of it back then, like 2023. Yeah, but I'm not really somebody who wants to create the next AI, the next big AI, the next Claude. That's a lot of resources, dude. I don't have trillions of dollars. I wouldn't have had the resources to make some of these frontier models we have now. I'm not Elon. Even Elon's struggling to catch up to the, big dogs of AI, Claude and OpenAI. Let's fucking see here. Bugs agent 2. So core loop. Okay. Agent 1. Let's see. Well, I don't think there's enough like feedback. And I know you might count that as polish, but it's like whoever has the middle, it's not clear, because if we're supposed to claim the middle, then it should be clear that right now that's held by orange. So I think we need to have more feedback there, maybe like a pulsating kind of cylinder and then like particle effects kind of pulsating out. And then also like a notification on everybody's screen, or Ember hold center or Ion hold center, and it should be the color, like a text label or 2 text labels, the color of the shit on there. Like it should be the color of the team. Okay, so that should add some more feedback. It's like a Minecraft type randomly generated world. Yeah, and that's actually what AI is good at. Like AI is actually really good at... Alright, Mr. Let's see. Oops, I'll take it. I'm muting you for 10 minutes. Bro's like finding details of Cooper. Chill out, dude. That's not cool. I mean, I know you're trying to make a point, but still, you don't need to do that. Borderline doxing. Is this like a Minecraft type generated world? So anyway, continuing on answering that question. Yeah, because this is something AI is really good at making. Like AI can generate this type of shit. Let's see. So polish. Make it so that whenever you have like an item equipped, or actually no, make it so that the background of these items in the inventory actually has like the color. Like there's a color block to represent it right now. The color block should be big, like bigger than, and it should be behind the text. And it would look cooler, like it's, oh, this is an actual item. It should kind of hang off the top a little bit as well. Xeno Crystal. Smarty, is this kind of like Minecraft TF2? And I don't know. Yeah, it is like Minecraft and TF2. You actually got it right. I got in here late. What AIs do you use? I use Codex and Claude, but I kind of hate Codex. I just like... I like Claude better. We'll just say that much. All right. Anyway. Yeah, this top right menu looks bad, but that, again, it's like polish, right? I think everybody, what I'm realizing about AI development, and this is me kind of spitballing this live, is when we're working, we need to constantly mentally group things. Core loop, bugs, polish. If we aren't doing that, we're going to suddenly gravitate into bugs and polish because it gives us dopamine to try to fix that shit fast. And also bugs that cause roadblocks. But you can still make progress on the core loop even if there's a potentially game-breaking bug. Both can be done at the same time. And you do need software that helps you. Like my MCP board has features for multi-agent editing. You need to make sure overwrites don't happen, but I have that in place. And those might be other tools that kind of help you to do that. Things like GitHub work trees, etc., or just kind of having files segmented off. It's a good idea. Like delegating the work, but then keeping like most your attention up here. Most attention. Should be here. Right? So I think this is kind of where we're going, like constantly rerouting up the pyramid. Back up the pyramid, man. So if you don't place your focus on that, your game's probably going to fall behind. Like you're going to get further from releasing. Like it always needs to be, okay, shooting people needs to be made. Shooting needs to be improved. Whatever's the core loop, you know? Deploy. Okay, this is getting all condensed. Let's see, this is shitty. So see, this would be a polish task, fixing the UI here. This UI, let's see, is early. This UI is early VR. But anyway, okay, right now the arena match thing is not tall enough, and the UI, the gray text is getting overlapped by the deploy text. Anyone agree this UI's ass is what VR said? Yeah, the UI is what we call early, my friend. Yes, the UI is not good because it is prototype UI. This game is not near done in any sort of way. So, there you go. Agent orchestration, yep. Pyramid scheme with Smarty and Tizzy, yep. Shooting people needs to say in game. Doesn't need to say it, just needs to be clear. How could shooting people be better? Let's see. I think that there should be a highlight. I know. Whenever you spawn into the game, your teammates should get highlighted with a highlight around them of the team color. And then when you shoot at your teammate, it should flash that color so you know it's them. It shouldn't be visible at all times, just like a cool pulsating flash when you first join with an outline and everything. You know, you want the UI to look like there's no real benefit of prototyping it. Bullshit. Dude, if I'm making the UI and I don't want to sit down and cook like actual UI, like I'm testing the game's functionality over form. That's me. I just want whatever UI AI cooks up. I can replace it later. I'm not concerned about that when I'm just trying to make the shooting good. I'm trying to make the game actually fun to play. Like, fuck the UI. I don't care about the UI right now. And maybe that's why it doesn't look as good as it could. That's my mindset. Fuck UI. I don't care. Fuck UI until the game has proven itself as fun. The UI does not make a game fun. I will die on that hill. It's not what makes it fun, dude. Most attention needs to go to the core loop. In getting the core loop working. So I'm just focused, like always got to refocus on the core loop. And I'm going to literally duplicate this shit. Get kills, claim and defend center. So like, I'm literally going to make like a fucking text box for all of this. Like get kills. Okay. Get kill, claim and defend center, earn points, win the round. Get killed, claim a defense center, win the round. Yep. It's like I'm mainly thinking of feedback things. Let's see. It shouldn't be polish. Like it's easy to think I'm improving the core loop, but really you're improving polish. Like how do I get people to get their first kill faster? That should be what I'm thinking about. Like how do you get people to get their first kill? Like I spawn in the game and I get my kill. I'm thinking. This is a tough one. How do I do that? Using NPCs is the easiest way to get a kill? Maybe. Shooting can be more satisfying using camera zoom in and out tween? Yeah. But that's like a polish thing. So again, staying focused on the core loop. Like, how do I make people get their first kill? Make enemies obvious and right in front. Like, I'm not adding NPCs to this game, so I can't, like, modify their positions. Here's one thing. I could make it so the enemies are really, like, obvious, like they have, like, a red dot over their heads. But that might be kind of overpowered. Oh, I know. Maybe when people are claiming the center, right, they have a little red kind of pyramid over their head or something, or diamond. Make it so when you're in the center, you have a diamond over your head that's kind of like flashing with your team color in a billboard GUI. So they become kind of like a target, and you can see this at all times. There we go. So that's just for, so billboard GUI above their heads. That's visibility when in center. That's only in center. I think adding speed boosts on the ground would be a good idea, like in helping them get their first kill. How about kill streaks, kind of like COD does? That's not a bad idea, but I still think it's kind of gimmicky, right? I'm talking about like core changes, like structural changes, like you're forced out into the battlefield. I should make it so you get like a spawn speed boost. Make it so when you spawn, you get a spawn speed boost. You walk faster. You walk faster, but there's also like a white flash, a highlight white flash around you. So like it's like a pulsating flash for a few seconds when you're spawning in and when you're having that speed boost, and then some particle effects behind you. Keep these performant, low rate, but very visible. No, if you have kill streak, nerds will target you. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not super worried about that. Because I guess building is part of the core loop, so that's kind of something like claim and defend. Like building. How do you encourage building? Well, one way is like easier to get materials. We could make it so you can get like, let's see, explosives. Maybe the class, because there's a class with like explosive ability. Maybe they can make the blocks fall and pick them up like in Minecraft. Bigger pickups at a time. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so guys, if you're vibe coding, I'm kind of just figuring out like a new process for this live. Open up like a freeform map like this, and then really just write down like the main core loop actions, and then just start brainstorming, how can I make this stronger? How can I push players to do these actions? How can I make this a more robust thing? How do I make it more continuous? How do I make it flow better? All of that, if all your attention's gravitating to that, your attention's gravitating to what? The core of the game. So me, if I'm sitting here wasting time, like you gotta like slap me in the face, like metaphorically through a message, like, yo, you're focusing on bugs and polish. Like call me out, you know? Call me out on my shit. Because that's how we improve is we get, yes, agents focus on the bugs, but it's like you treat them like a sub-agent, right? Like, okay, we have a bug agent, we have the fast bugs agent, we have the deep bugs agent. Fast is on Codex Spark because it codes, it's like the fastest coding model you can use because they use really fast hardware for it at OpenAI. 1,000 tokens per second, which is really fast. And then we have deep, which is like a extra high bug fighting agent. It's like a extra high 5.5 agent, so it's smarter. But I'm only going to put that on bugs that need to be gotten right. Quick, simple bugs can be fixed with the fast. That reminds me, I should also have a fast polish agent. I should have a fast and deep polish agent. So polish, deep. But then I should also have a fast polish agent on Spark too. Because you can also edit UI really fast with Spark. That's a really good feature of it. Just the problem is sometimes you give up accuracy because Codex Spark is faster, but it's a little bit dumber. Probably make building 3x3 or 4x4 instead of one block. Yeah, I was thinking that. Maybe I could make it so there's like another keybind. I don't know. How do we do that? I'd have to talk. Maybe the ChatGPT would have an idea on how to do that. There should be like press X or something. Core loop agent. There's one conflict to handle. I'm keeping this in 3 narrow places. Config.spawn for numbers. Spawn service for boost. I'm going to do this as a prompt. So what I'm saying here is I want the explosive ability to destroy the blocks, but I want you to add the feature anytime you destroy blocks to make it drop on the ground rather than going directly in your inventory or just disappearing. It needs to drop on the ground and spin there like a little mini Minecraft block and have the same behavior, and when you walk up to it, it magnetizes into you. And also, whenever you pick something up and you've just earned that, like show a +1 whatever you just picked up, +1 sand, etc. Add like effects. Also add a sound effect from the sounds folder to this. Otherwise, right now, it's just unclear when I actually earn that. You're gonna be working with stuff with your dad soon? Yeah. But guys, I think this is really important what we've gotten to here about AI development. I might actually cut this part of the stream out. The nerd shit. Because here's the thing. This is like, how do we actually focus more on the things that matter and focus less on the things that distract us? And that's really what AI agents are all about. We can delegate shit, but your focus is on the most important thing. That's always the core loop. My focus always has to gravitate back here. It's like discipline, like constantly going back, constantly refocusing. Like, yes, bugs exist. Okay, put it into an agent. Forget about it. Fucking forget about it. Boom, back to the core loop. Boom, boom, boom. How do I make this stronger? How do I make this better? Earn points. Okay, maybe it needs to be more clear like that I'm earning points. And that still feels like polish. It's kind of core loop adjacent though, to have like a text label on screen that kind of shows like how I'm earning points. Let's see. Text label to show you earning points. Physical aura around characters. Borderline polish, but important feedback. Let's see. Should you earn points from kills? I think you should. Just not, I think it should be claiming and defending the center is the main thing. What if we made a capture the flag mode? That'd be interesting. That would probably be an update. But win the round. Warnings as it gets closer to the end. Once next stream, you should try using Figma and making some boards on it too. Yeah, I might. Maybe not next stream. Right now, I'm testing out my own features in MCP board, but I might do that eventually. Protolab, da 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 da. UI lab. Yo, holy shit. Okay. Okay, but it's not using the images, but it did generate shit. Let's see. There's an error here, but it did get closer. And not using the images, you're a really nice looking UI on the image, but the actual UI is just fucking basic frames and shit. Make this the actual UI. What the hell just happened? My shit is reorganizing. That's not what I meant to do. Don't you just love it when your fucking Mac moves your windows around? Let's see. Mining runs. So like it sat here and it generated UI using my plugin, or my tool, my app. And it made it with image generation. You can see it looks pretty decent on the actual image, but it's not using the proper UI. Like it's not using the images that it generated, because I'm trying to make a tool that can kind of like iterate across UI. But like, Codex is not actually using the images inside of it. You need to tear out the concept art in the process and literally have a step where the agent is forced to separate with image gen the concept art into specific images that are generalizable and reusable, then turn it into a functioning UI with code and everything. And not only looks the same in app with the full art used with images slotted in, it also has full functionality in the test of the UI inside of the app's simulator. There we go. Okay. Why don't you use voice? Sometimes I use voice on my games. Sometimes I just use text when I feel like it. Like no specific reason. Usually when I'm prompting for this tool, it's not really something chat would understand, so I don't usually speak it out loud. Classic Mac happens to me too. Yeah, it's a pile of bullshit, dude. I don't know why that happens. Yo, let's test this shit out. It's claiming to have a lot done. Codex Spark, medium. Okay. Deploy. So it's progressive loading. There should be like a loading screen to cover that up, because I think it improved the lag, but the cost was the progressive loading, making it look weird. But here's the thing, right? This is where we need to step back, because we have a bug. I've noticed a bug where I cannot mine with the drill into the ground, right? And that should go to a bug agent. But my attention as the human guiding this thing shouldn't just be directed at that. It should go to the chat, and then boom, my attention gets redirected back to the core loop, back to it. It doesn't matter if there's a game-breaking bug. The agent fixes that. I focus on the core loop. I'm talking about maximal productivity right here of actually making a playable game. My mistake has not been being disciplined about this and enforcing this on myself, and even having like a free-form map open to kind of like represent it. That has been my problem, and that is exactly what we're fixing. And I hope you guys can understand this if you do any agentic development, because that is very key. It's like the same thing as if you were just coding and fixing bugs all day as a normal scripter. Yeah, your attention's going away from the core loop and going towards bugs. And sometimes bugs are game-breaking, but now with the area of agentic development, we can parallelize into different agents and forget about them. Will they fix them? Let's see. Fix this. I cannot drill into the ground, at least near the center, with the drill when I first join the game, into the sand. Nothing happens whenever I mine. Also, the drill needs to use the model in my hand, in the view model, from replicated storage. I added it from the other game. I think it's called utility drill or something. It's in there. Use that model. It's currently using the old generated at runtime model. It should not do that. It should clone the model from replicated storage, or it might be in server storage. I think it's in replicated. There we go. Why don't you use voice? There we are, using voice. Boom. Wanted proof? You got it. Okay. Arena match. Do we really need the text showing what it is? I don't think we do. Remove the gray text from the start screen. Only keep the titles up. Each deploy button, etc. Anyway, I forgot. So wait, I'm forgetting because there's a bug. Let's see. I need to mine something, because dude, what the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of breaking my ability to kind of test this out. But if I press C, I can change my class. So which one has the recon pulse? Is this the one that has the explosion? No, I don't think so. I think it's siege. And we do need to upgrade the abilities on some of these, real talk. Let's see. Recon pulse. Yeah, that's the one with the explosive ability. But does it actually pick up all the block? Does it make the blocks into little spinny pickups? Let's see. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Like the seismic charge isn't really, it's not making blocks I can pick up. Let's see. So here's the thing. We got to put this in the bugs agent. Okay. Another agent just handled this, but aggressively analyze and fix the fact that the pickups are not working. Like, I use the seismic charge from the right class, and I explode the ground, and it does nothing. Nothing at all. So fix this so that it actually does something. And it actually shows the blocks spinning there, and I can pick them up manually. Don't just make them go in my inventory, and don't make them disappear. Right now, nothing happens. So aggressively tear it apart with subagents, find the issue, and then fix it with subagents. Okay. There we go. I'm really trying to make my first game, but I'm not motivated. Then you don't want it. That's a real point. Try live streaming, my friend. Live streaming takes away a lot of the need for motivation, because if you start fucking around, people will call it out. What is this guy doing? He's distracted. Yep, you need that accountability sometimes. Live streaming helps you keep continuity on your projects, because everybody else knows, oh, this guy's got to get this done. And that makes you more likely to what? Get it done. Can I fucking drill now? Like, can I drill? Still fucking broken. See, this is where my attention can get away from what I need it on. Let's see. This is why I hate codecs. Like, Claude would have fixed this shit right away, but I don't have the money for Claude right now. I'm trying. If you need motivation, you already lost. You probably did, dude. That's the truth. No lies detected, man. Alright, guys, I'm going to go to the beach. Bye. Bye, everyone. Abrupt end. Yep. Peace. Peace out. Catch you guys later. I should be back to streaming again today. Later.